What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building. Let's get down to the situation. What's up, Major? How you doing? What's going on, girl? It's Sunday, baby. Let's get into the situation. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac season. Ooh. This is going down season 6, episode 5, girl. I was like, yo, they are really getting on Wendy. They are dogging Wendy out like Gizelle. At one point in time, Wendy was your people's. Wendy was your girl. You sitting there just dogging her out every chance you get. Are you jealous, Gizelle? Are you jealous because she got a new body? Because I don't know how she can afford it, but she got a new body. She got a new breast. She got a new stomach, new lips, and I don't know, new nose, new everything, new hairline, and everything of that nature. And it seems like Gizelle, she can't stand that. I mean, she's coming for Wendy every chance she get. And Wendy, you deserve every bit of the smoke that you are receiving. But at the same time, we gotta call you out, Gizelle, because you're doing way too much. I mean, like, you can't get up off Wendy's body. Like, damn, she do look good. Like, I can't even hate. Wendy look good. Gizelle, why are you worried if she's showing her tatas, if she's showing her booty, baby? She ain't got wrinkles on her neck. Her skin is tight in any event. Like, why are you worried about it? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Guzman? What's going on, Ricardo? What's going on, Kimberly? What's going on, Black Lavender? What's going on, Moni? What's going on, Felicia Butler's in the building? Hattie Bird, Mississippi P in the building, baby. Major, what's going on? Like, yo, for real, like, she is doing too much. And Robyn sitting over there second hand hating too as well. We got Robyn and Gizelle trying to jump Karen. I was like, do you guys know how you look on TV trying to jump a woman that, you know, verbally, that, you know, is older than you, that could be, you know, she's older. I ain't gonna go down that road and talk all that shit. But in any event, it's just like, damn, like, are you jealous of Wendy? Are you mad because Wendy got her body done? Yeah, Wendy probably got it done because she looks, she's probably insecure. Of course she's insecure. She's insecure and things of that nature. It's a new season. So, baby, she's trying to look good. She's trying to bring it. But Wendy does seem fake too as well. Like, Wendy, you was like, I got 4 degrees. You got to sit at the table. You know, you can't be behaving like this and all that other shit that you was talking. You know, now it's coming back to bite you in your ass because your friends or your frenemies is out here waiting every second and every step to just, you know, turn up on you. I was like, damn, Wendy, you ain't got no friends. What's going on, Ralph? How you doing? What's good? Ralph is in the building. What's going on, LSW? What's going on, DD? Karen is not that much older. I know, that's why I had to stop. That's why I had to stop, DD. That's why I had to stop, because I didn't know. I don't know how much older she is. Hello from Hello, Ralph. You from California? What's going on, Rhonda? How you doing? So, hey, Bernice, what's going on? How you doing? You want to say a word before I get started? What you want to say, Bernice? I'm going to add you to the screen. Tell me what you want to say, because I'm going to go in and start going ham. All right, I'm going to add you to the screen, Bernice. Is that me or is that you? Let me see. Is it me? Bernice, what's going on? Is there a problem? But in any event, with the situation going on, yes, she got her shit done. I don't know if Eddie was out here cheating. The blogs are saying that he was cheating and Blase the third, and he got a baby out here. He said he ain't. We ain't seen the Caucasian woman with the baby yet. You know, Eddie was out here talking about he got chocolate drops out here in these streets, Blase the third. He might have cheated on Wendy, because if I was a man, I might have cheated on the Wendy that I seen last season because she was doing too much. She couldn't dress at all. Her hair was messed up, and also she had an attitude of, you know, being superior. And as we can see with the dynamics between Eddie and Wendy, she's not superior than him. He is kind of superior to her, you know, as far as like he has everything together. He knows what he wants to do, how he wants to do, and he knows how to run a business, start a business, and the things that you know need to do. And she's talking about she want to get money from Eddie out here in these streets. So in any event, you know, I'm just like, Lord have mercy. I mean, they're just shitting on Wendy. Wendy, you did too much. You was out here shitting on Monique Samuels, and you was like, oh my God, I don't even want to talk to her. I don't care if she went to counseling. I'm going to stick with Robyn. I'm going to stick with Gizelle. I'm going to stick with them. Them are my girls. And baby, look how they turn on you. And also, Wendy, look how Candiace, she turned a quick one on you too as well. Candiace didn't even invite you into the main house. She put her girl, she ain't got no girls either, because we know Gizelle and Robyn don't like Candiace either, but she put them and Mia to bring Mia in and usher them in. And also she want to be tight with Gizelle and Robyn, because Gizelle and Robyn had her back when basically she was going against I was about to say Bernice. When she was going against, Monique Samuels, they had her back all the way. Hey, can you hear me, Bernice?
Yes, I can. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing good, baby girl. What you want to say? What you want to add in? Because I'm just talking mess right now.
You know what? When Karen got on the bus and Gizelle's whole demeanor just changed. You just saw the evil come out of her. That look, and she just stiffened up. And I'm looking like, Karen, you good, baby. You good. You got that much control over her. Your mere presence just turned her the hell off. Keep doing you, boo. Keep doing you.
Facts. This is the picture. Look on the screen. That's how Gizelle looked. She was so mad that Karen got on the bus. Karen got on that bus with that pink coat on. She had the see-through shoes on. She had glamour on, and she got on that pole and everything. Gizelle was just looking at her like, "Oh, she's just so mad." Like, girl, fall back. Like,
right.
Like, what you doing, Gizelle? Hey, Miss T, what's going on?
And why is Candiace still throwing shade at Ashley?
Because Ashley wrote a statement against Candiace, and so Candiace has not let that go, girl. She has not let it go.
Well, you know what? She need to go invest in Kleenex and get over it, because you know what? Woosah, we not going down that road this season now. Okay, come on, grow the hell up, Candiace. Grow the hell up.
For real. I'm just about to go in. So anything else you want to add?
Other than I love Miss Wendy. She having a hot girl summer. She got her body did, and she just showing off all her goodies. Like, you go, girl. I ain't mad at you. If I had a body like that, I'd be showing it off too. But calm down. But calm down a little. Just calm down a little.
If you had the money, you could have that body too, girl. Me too. Me, you, and everybody else in the chat would have that body.
Exactly, because like I didn't like that leotard thing, because you look like you was born to work the corner. That's just me. You could be sexy, but you could be classy at the same time. You ain't got to show your boobs out every time. We know you're proud of them, boo. I'm proud of your butt and your boobs too. You look good, but calm down.
He does look good. I know.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the transition from last season? Miss Professor Monique can't be acting the way she's acting, because I sit with people and politicians at the table, and now she got the cornbread, she got the braid, she's coming in half naked and everything.
Oh yeah, as she's taught, what Monique was being too hood and too ghetto.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hood and ghetto before the season's over, when you start defending yourself against Gizelle and Robyn. So
amen. Yep. So she spoke too soon.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. And she picked the wrong team, because the team that she picked is turning on her ass. Even Candiace didn't invite her into the main house.
Exactly. And you was her ride and die last season.
I know. Sad.
I mean, you was team Candiace all the way, but she's throwing you under the bus this season. Like, oh, okay. you better learn to read the room, girl. Your only friend on that bus is Karen.
Amen. Ooh, Lord. For real. All right, about to get in. You want to stay on? I'm just gonna rock. If you can leave whenever you want to, Bernice. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And Major just said, you from Detroit? You from Detroit?
Yes, I am. All the way.
Detroit's in the building, baby. All right, so I'm gonna put you on mute. You can unmute yourself and tell me you want to interject, but I'm gonna put you on mute real quick. All right. Okay, thank you for putting yourself on mute. So let's get into it. So what's going on with this situation? When it came to Wendy was out here throwing blows for Candiace, and Candiace is not even going to invite her in the house. What type of shady shit is like that? Like, damn. And then somebody in the comments said that Robyn looks like she's part of the LGBT community. I always felt that way. I always felt that way, Lord. But in any event, let's just get down to the situation. I was just like, Lord have mercy. And then you got Robyn and you got Gizelle trying to jump Karen. And it's like, yo, y'all are so whack because y'all got to double team her. And then Wendy jumped in and said, Gizelle didn't stutter because Gizelle said it's apology. Ain't nobody apologizing to you, Gizelle. And then Gizelle got the nerve to talk about she want Ray to stay alive to pay his bills. What about your man? He almost owe $800,000 in back taxes. You know, Miss Gizelle Bryant. And when he owed taxes, you was married to him and you didn't know that he wasn't paying his bills, or did you not know? Or did you know? But basically, you out here on TV making a fool of yourself about, talking about Karen and her husband, need to pay his taxes. But Jamal can't buy shit. He owes almost $800,000 in taxes. And that's the damn reason why he don't got no license, because they'll snatch you up if you try to get a license when you ain't paid your taxes. That's why he gets chauffeured around. So how you talking about anybody? How you talking crap like that, Gizelle? Like, damn, do you live in a glass house? Like, what's going on? You don't know what's happening out here in the street? Your man owe money after money after money. 800,000, girl. 800,000. Should you be paying some of that? Because you was married to him for a year when he was owing that money. Like, they be pissing me off. They be doing way too much of this bullshit. And Miss Candiace Dillard, Candiace was talking all types of stuff. I mean, like, she don't want Ashley around, this and that, but yet you could be around Karen, but you can't be around Ashley. It's because you're intimidated by Ashley. It's because you don't like Ashley from the bottom pit of your soul, because Ashley done got a one up on you. You thought Ashley was going to turn on Monique for you when you did her dirty too as well. Like, you wilding. Like, what's going on with do these ladies forget what they have done? And so we got Ashley. Congratulations to her. She done had her baby. It's all good. Blase in the third. And, she's not having, most reality TV stars have baby for TV. Ashley is having that baby for a money in her pocket to be guaranteed to make sure she get all of Michael's money at the end of the day when he decides to go wherever he wants to go, or when she decides that she done took enough from him. But in any event, congratulations to her. And she's here for the drama. And it's like, damn, Ashley, you sitting up there sipping the wine, you sitting up sipping that shit that Gizelle is teaching you and telling you about Wendy and the blogs. When you said the blogs done lied on your husband before, and you entertaining and being all happy about it. But last season you was crying. Last season you didn't know what to do. Last season you was sitting there crying to Michael on the phone, wondering where he was he home or not, because he was at the MGM, with strippers and in the bedroom with them too as well, butt naked, talk about he didn't do nothing and you did not know. And basically you are you are raveling in the dirt with Gizelle, and Gizelle dogged your ass out too as well when Michael was out here cheating. She couldn't wait to bring it up and drop the dime on you. And it's just like, I would back up when she brings that type of information. But in any event, Ashley still having them babies with that crypt keeper. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's with the crypt keeper all day. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Tony's in the building. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How you guys doing? It's good to see all of you guys. Please hit the like button. It'll be greatly appreciated. Miss T's in the building. I didn't see you. Yes, the baby's beautiful, but both of the babies look very different. But let's get to Mia. Mia, she's sitting here. I was like, okay, Mia, like, it's cute. Everything that you're doing is cute, baby girl. I like the way that you dress. I like the way that you floss. Like, you come through like Karen. You come through looking good all the time. You don't got to play no games. Robyn's hating on you. Robyn's seeing you in a gown, talk about you going to a gala. Where you going? You got Gizelle worried about whether you dancing with a pole, whether you dancing with not with a pole. Basically, they're trying to diminish your character because you once in your life partake in stripping. But baby, her stripping got her that rich ass man that she's married to, and indeed he was able to help her get her foot wet in the business arena, and then she took it from there, and boom, bada bing, she went up to the damn stores. But one thing I do gotta say, I don't know why, Mia was up in the park with her kids drinking. I was like, what's going on? I hope you guys got a driver. Why are they sitting there drinking with their kids at the park being filmed? Like, y'all can't go without wine, y'all can't go without liquor. Like, what's going on? Why y'all sitting there sipping, with your kids? It's supposed to be a play day, eating fruits and kale and shit. Y'all got y'all liquor on the side. Y'all need liquor to film. Like, what's going on? Y'all drink all the time that you gotta drink. I'm like, what's happening? And this situation, like, way too much going on. But in any event, when it comes to Mia basically, I didn't feel Mia talking about, her mother and her children's grandmother, basically saying she's like 20 minutes away and she didn't show up and she got all these problems. This is not the time or place to do that shit on camera while you're drinking with your kids there. It's very distasteful. It's very distasteful to have that type of conversation with your kids. And then also talking to your kids, do mommy work too much? And this or that nature. The kids just want to be kids. They don't want to get in grown folks' business. They know you working. They know you making money. Now you got to explain yourself. You're doing way too much. Your kids are not adults, but kids are very smart. But you don't got to put kids in grown folks' business, baby girl. You're doing too much. You and your husband need to fall back, and your husband should know better because he has kids. And then we got, Miss Candiace. Candiace is feeling a certain type of way. She don't want to invite Ashley over there on the trip. She don't want to bring her nowhere. And also she's happy with her, husband not working, basically just selling food out the kitchen, selling food out the street, because I know damn well her husband, Chris, is not making $10,000 or I'll say $10,000 and up when he's catering these events that they're hiring him offline without a restaurant and things of that nature. So he got, where he cooking that food at? Does her husband has to rent a spot to cook food? Like, what's going on, Candiace? Like, your husband is managing you, and then on top of that, he's selling food out the kitchen. And your mama said the worst thing that you can ever do is take care of that man and him not have a job. You should be very embarrassed that this motherfucker is leeching off of you and your mama, and you proud of the shit in any event. And now he got the kid. I'm glad he got the kids there, Blase the third, but I don't know how much money he done saved. He probably saved up a lot of money because Candiace's mother's been paying for everything. Her name is on the deed. But in any event, I was like, girl, you're doing way too much, Candiace. Candiace, why are you being so shady? Candiace has been very shady in her confessionals, basically talking about, she ain't inviting Ashley nowhere. She don't want Ashley nowhere around. Candiace basically is bragging about shooting a pilot, and she wants it to get picked up, and she got 2 music videos, and her husband Chris is there. I believe Chris is the best person to mess around with Candiace, because Candiace is be doing too much, and she's too much in any event. But anyway, she does look good though. I got to give her that. She does look good. Candiace is a beautiful woman. And we have Ashley, the baby, sitting there taking shits and everything. We got Ashley and Gizelle basically laughing that when they both gave birth, they took a number 2. They took a dump. I was like, Lord. Ashley was like, oh my God. It came right out of my rectum. And, they started cleaning everything up. It was just so wonderful. It was just so great. Like, they was like, it's okay. And they basically bonded over that situation. Gizelle was asked, did Jamal leave you because you pooped all over the bed while you was giving birth? I was like, Lord have mercy, what's going on? And so, Gizelle, she got to be messy. Gizelle got to drop the tea, and basically, she got to get on Wendy. She got to talk about Wendy. Like, Wendy is her new person that she don't give a damn about. Only person that don't know Gizelle don't like Wendy right now is Wendy herself. Wendy, you are lost in the sauce because Gizelle is not feeling you, point blank, period. She's talking about every time she sees you, all you doing is talk about your boobs, your tatas. She said it last episode. Now she's saying it this episode. She's talking about Wendy, basically showing all her tatas. She's basically in a skimpy one piece. I was like, why, Gizelle? You jealous because you can't be in it? You should be congratulating her. You know what I mean? Because I know, a lot of people that got surgery too as well. So in any event, Gizelle drops the dime to let Ashley know that, oh shit, I don't think Candiace invited you, to go, to the, I don't think Candiace invited you, to actually go, to the trip and shit like that, to Williamsburg. And so, Gizelle took it upon herself to basically say, I'm going to invite you to the trip. I was like, Lord have mercy. And so, Gizelle is being underhanded towards, Candiace too as well, because we know Gizelle don't like Candiace. She just put up with Candiace, and Candiace helped her get Monique Samuels off the show. Monique Samuels, did what she did to get off the show too as well. So it's one of them situations. I was like, Lord have mercy. It's just way too much going on in this situation, baby. So Ashley baby done took a dump. It's just like, Lord, what is going on? You're not feeling Candiace. I don't think Candiace is feeling the show this season, because Candiace, even though she's throwing shade, she's not throwing good shit. She's throwing really sloppy, mean shade. And it seems like, she's not here for the situation at all, point blank, period. Like, she don't want to be on the show. There's rumors. What you want to say, Bernice?
Her true colors always been there. Now they just coming to the surface. She always been like that. Mean and hateful.
Yeah, she was talking mad shit in them confessionals.
Yeah. But she say that in the confessionals, but she won't say that to the person in front of their face. Come on now, boo.
She don't want to get beat up on national TV again.
No, that wasn't a beat up. She got her wig snatched. That wasn't a beat down. Come on now.
It wasn't a beat down, but for TV, reality TV, and 2020, it was like a beat down. Back in the day, like say around 2004, 2005, on reality TV, they used to show real brawls, real fights,
That wasn't a beat down, even to love and hip hop standards. That wasn't a beat down. That was like she pushed you. Come on now, let's grow up, people.
But what did Candiace say? Candiace said that she had anxiety. She had to go see a doctor. She get on medication. She had to put sticky notes up to remind her that she is okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Girl, go sit down. Okay.
So in any event, with this situation, it's like, oh my goodness. I'm just like, damn. It's just like, too much going on in this situation. When you get down to the situation, I was just like, Candiace, why you gotta be so mean? Candiace, why you gotta be so rude? But it is what it is. But when it comes to Ashley and Gizelle, basically the Gizelle saying like, oh, I think there's something to the rumors out here in these streets about Eddie cheating because, the blogs are saying this, the blogs are saying that. And I was like, damn, Ashley, why are you feeding into it? Because the blogs were talking about your husband too. The same blogs that they showed on the show was talking about Gizelle too, and everything else like that of that nature. And Gizelle's basically, she ain't got shit, but at least Gizelle looks decent. Look at Gizelle. She's been dressing okay. This green and black is okay. This ponytail is okay. These earrings are okay. Gizelle done stepped up a little bit. She done stepped up just a tad bit, as long as she done been on the show. But Gizelle was like, I don't know if Eddie's cheating or not, but maybe that could be the reason why Wendy went over there and got all this stuff done. She got all this work done, because maybe there's something to the rumors, or maybe she's feeling insecure. She want to step up her game. I was like, damn, the woman that ain't got no ring, the woman that ain't got no husband, the woman that ain't got no man, the woman that every man that she brings on this show end up in the shame and the scandal, is talking about somebody else's marriage. The same thing she did to Monique Samuels last season, baby. Monique Samuels was out here messing with her trainer, and now she's out here talking about Wendy. So basically, she's doing what it do, baby. She even said about Wendy's, even about Karen's husband, that Karen's husband liked her partner. Karen's husband likes this. Like, she is so revengeful on messing up somebody's relationship and messing up what somebody else got going on. That is just so sad, point blank, period. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is happening? Monique, I miss Monique. Yes, the wig is snatched. Thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. But if you just see how Gizelle is just, just running with the situation, how Gizelle just being low down and dirty, and Ashley is eating it all up. Ashley's like, yup. So how did everything go on? So basically, when it comes down to the situation, Gizelle is telling you that she is not feeling Wendy, and like if Wendy was her friend and was her girl, because she wouldn't do that to Robyn. And basically Wendy was running behind Robyn and Gizelle all of last season, agreeing with them, talking with them, and everything else. But the reunion is what turned things differently. I was just like, damn. So then Gizelle turned around and said that she's gonna invite Ashley to the situation. She's worried about how she looked. Like, this body looks like a 20-year-old woman's body. So Gizelle might be jealous because she can't get her body fixed up like that, because she got to worry about that house that she's living in that's kind of condemned here, condemned there, and look like, that house is nice, but the outside is like, what's going on? You got like 2 different houses and one house, and then the rest of the property looks like beat down. And she basically is concerned about Wendy showing her tata, showing her booty, showing anything. Like, she's just so, it's just like, Gizelle, like, the hate is showing. It's showing that you are very jealous of the situation. Then she threw up Mia and basically saying, I don't know how she wants to meet up with Mia, her and Robyn, and find out how Mia became a stripper so she can tell her daughters not to be a stripper. Why are you worried about what Mia's doing? She got more money than you and your husband, to your ex-husband together, and add Robyn into that situation that she made on her own. And then her husband's income, she can rival Ashley and Michael. So you worried about her being a stripper and trying to down her, how she became a stripper and things of that nature. But look where she's at now. You talk about, I'm gonna tell my daughters that. Your daughters want emotional support from you, Gizelle. That's what they want first. They don't want you to sit there and tell them a story about one of your castmates. They want you to emotionally support them. And like, damn, girl, like, why you so shady to me? Amina didn't do shit to you. So basically you saying out here that, homegirl's trifling, and you don't want your daughters to go that route. Facts. I wouldn't want my daughters to be a stripper, point blank, period. But like, yo, she is mad. She said, Misty said, calm down, Mary Jane. She hasn't showed us no style yet, but this is the best, like, back-to-back episodes where she looks okay, and then she went with the old school fingernail polish, putting different colors on her nails. Gizelle, at least, she got the edges, she got a gel back, slit back, and she got a ponytail, she got the, earrings to match, she got a scarf on. I'm not a scarf, but a turtleneck. Like, the turtleneck is too much. Like, girl, you should have had a tank top under that. You should have had a little something more sexy up under that could be warmable. What's up with the turtleneck, girl? What's up with the turtleneck? So it's a whole lot going on. What'd you say? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. For real, for real. What is Young saying? Gizelle needs her wig shifted one good time. I was saying the same thing when I was watching this, Young. I was like, I was thinking to myself, I wonder, like, if you're a cast member on the show and you see Gizelle, so you're not filming, you're off season, you see her somewhere, you just run up on her real quick. Can you lose your job? Would your job be in jeopardy? There ain't no cameras there. There's no production there. Can you run up? Because her motto is like, I don't want to fight, nobody better not touch me. But she be talking mad ish about people and just being real nasty, and that shit is disgusting. For real. Yes, they did, Major. They told her that they're not taking no advice from her at all. Point blank, period. Her daughters done said that. Tony, Gizelle looked like a wrinkled up scarecrow. Lord. A wrinkled up scarecrow. Lord have mercy. Y'all are in here with that. But when it comes to Gizelle, like, I just want to know how she became a stripper so I can tell my daughters what not to do. You probably will never make as much money as Mia has made, and you'll probably never own as many businesses coast to coast, city to city that Mia has. And basically you're downing her for no reason at all, because she told you that she was in a strip club. That's how she met her husband, and she wore a gown while she was stripping. Like, there are upscale strip clubs, Gizelle. There are upscale strip clubs that they don't want you twerking, that they want to have the illusion and imagination that this is like, Cinderella, like this is like, one of the fantasies where the woman is not, in destitute, or desperate on a pole and whiling and listening to all types of music to gyrate. There's places where people like Elegance that spends hundreds of thousands of dollars in certain strip clubs where they want a certain type of image to be met, and that's why they go there. But she is so bent whole on calling this girl a stripper and saying that she is bad. And then on top of that, if you go to Instagram ain't nothing but a bunch of strippers on there. So what are you talking about? Your daughters are seeing them. And so now we get to the situation with Wendy. There's something going on with Wendy. Wendy's confused. Wendy is lost. She is tired of people, judging her. Wendy is tired of people basically saying that, oh, you're a professor. She's trying to record. She's trying to do her business thing. That's how I be. And, at my crib, when I try to go live, you don't understand what be going on in the background. The family be everywhere, baby. And so she basically wants people to accept the new Wendy. She basically says she likes to listen. She's a politician, or she's a commentator for CNN, or used to be. She's a professor, but she likes to listen to trill music. She likes to talk like a sailor. But baby, if that's the case, you should have did it last season. You was hiding who you was, or it seems like you jumped and became somebody else. And that's the problem. And that's the situation where now you done gave Gizelle and Robyn ammunition to use against you, because now you coming with you didn't have no brace. You just have four hair Wendy gel down on the side, no lineup, no nothing. Just looking like somebody done glued hair on your forehead. Your hair weave look like it cost $29.99. And now you are acting like you about that life. You're talking trash. You're wearing halter tops. You're wearing, showing your size. You're showing your body. And if I was you, I would show my shit too. I wouldn't give a damn, especially if I'm on national TV. And she probably felt a certain type of way that she didn't put the look in. She didn't have the look as everybody else. And yes, I did ragtag on her last season. I can't act like I didn't, because you guys Peep Squad and everybody know I did. So Lorraine, what's going on? Lorraine, what's going on? What's going on, Raheem Charles? What's going on, Chef Disaster? How you doing? What's going on? Just a T, please, 93, baby. What's going on, Junior Paul? How you doing? Ralph is in the building. Oh, can you hear me? So I'm talking all this mess and you guys can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me or nah? Because I don't know. Something had messed up when I had to come back in. Let me see. Check the mic. See, the StreamYards is very different. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Unclaw. Can you guys hear me now? I'm just talking and going in. I'm just talking and going in. I guess when I had to, re-enter, I wonder how long I was being quiet. I was being quiet for a minute. Thank you for texting me. I really do appreciate you texting me. I appreciate that. That's why I seen. I guess when I had to come back in, but so what's the last part that you guys heard? I was talking about Wendy, and Wendy like to drop it hot. And Wendy basically, is having a situation and the problems when it comes to she want to cuss, she want to swear. She swears like a trucker. She cuss like a trucker. She listens to trap music. She want to drop and do the booty wop and shit like that. But basically, people have an image of her as being a commentator on CNN and then also being a professor. So as you being a professor and then as you commentating on CNN, you're not showing us that you're doing a booty wop. You're not showing us Lakeisha. You're not showing us Nene. You're not showing us none of that. And then all of a sudden now we get to see you doing all that. So were you hiding? Were you suppressing yourself? Like what was going on? So I don't know which part I left off on that you guys. So I don't want to be repeating the same shit. You know what I mean? But it's my fault. But in any event, I don't know what happened. It just, the shit just popped off. I guess when I had to reload the first time. So in any event, so we have that situation, and Eddie's basically questioning Wendy whether you have too much on your plate. Like you got this candle business, you got all this stuff going on, and you're moving here, you're moving there, you're doing the show, you're doing the candles, you're doing, you're doing live streams and things of that nature, whereas business is professional, and then you're working with other people that's professional, but at the same time you want to drop and do the booty wop. Like, and then he's asking her, questions about the candle business. Like, do you have a mission statement? Do you have a business plan? Do you have this? Do you have that? Did you register your company? Do you register your business? And I'm surprised that if he knew that she was trying to do that he didn't already like jump in or send one of his assistants or attorney that works in his office, or, doesn't he have a paralegal to basically assist her in those small little things? And it's like, we're asking these questions now, but we do know that Wendy business is actually registered. So that's a good situation, point blank, period. But I haven't seen the candles out here in these streets yet. People are different in different environments and individuals, but it's a complete 180 Wendy. Yes, it is. And this is why she's being called out. So thank you so much for that, Charles Raheem. Dang, Wendy has a potty mouth. That's what she said. She's just going in and out. Thank you so much for texting me. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, baby. So, you have this situation. It's just like so much going on with Wendy. Wendy basically got she felt that fame and she saw that real money, and she probably started talking to some of the castmates, talking to Gizelle, talking to Karen, talking to the other ladies, and she realized, oh shit, you can really brand. You see Monique Samuels selling this, selling that. She has all, not for lazy mom, she has all these oils and things of that nature. You have Karen that blew up with what she does, and she sells online, and at one point in time, Gizelle had a little bit of business going on, but we found out that it was liquidated, or less, that's a lie, but we found out that it is liquidated. Then you got Robyn selling hats. So she's seeing like, oh my God, I can make way much more money than I can make as a professor and as a commentator. I'm on this show. And I believe that she had the change of heart that I'm going to show them the real Wendy. I'm not going to be this educated person, because I don't know if Wendy at first thought that she was going to leave being a professor, but now that she got the bug, she got the Hollywood bug, she started to see the money that she would make and all these things of that nature, and how she can brand, how she can promote, how she can write a book, because she's writing a book right now, baby. She went all the way in. and she wants to leave that old life alone, and she wants to show you the new life. But I don't think it's an old life, because the word out on the street is allegedly, that Wendy's stepfather was out here in these streets. He was, he was stalking it. He was kingpin out here in these streets. That's allegedly. I don't know if it's true, but in any event, she most likely grew up in a situation where they had to hustle and struggle a little bit, and she's seen what was going on. And now she's saying that, damn, I can sell anything to anybody and everybody now, and now I'm this big person. People like me. People are checking for me. People running to my Instagram. So now she's seeing that she can really capitalize off the situation, and she's running with her head cut off. And I'm surprised her husband Eddie ain't stopping her and assisting her in each and every way. But in any event, you guys let me know what you think about that situation. But she asked Eddie, are you happy? Are you happy with the decisions that you make? Are you happy with your career and your life? And he goes, I'm so much happy. But basically he explains to Wendy that you're doing too much. You're not giving me 100%. You're not giving the kids 100%. You got to take your time. You put too much on your plate. You're doing A, B, C, D. Then you're doing Z, Y, F, Z, H, UP, and then on top of that, you're forgetting about, QRS. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh my God, don't be so harsh on me. So this is the point where you can see where Eddie does have a backbone, and where Eddie is actually the man in the relationship. And you can see Wendy be very submissive to her husband and his opinion and what he's actually saying to her. So now I know I have felt that, oh my God, Wendy is so controlling. Like she was controlling at the last event, when he put NA, or he was going to put not applicable. And then she said, change it because it looks like Mia, or whatever the case may be. But in this event, you can see Eddie wears the mother effing pants. Eddie is the man in this relationship. He is a man. She's very controlling, but he is a man in this relationship, as you can see. So you can see how she was just falling on each and every one of his words. And she was like, don't be so tough with me. And I thought that he was being lightweight on her. I didn't think that he was being all that heavy on her. And she was taking her like, oh my God, Eddie, stop. So if we thought he didn't wear the pants, it seems like he does wear the pants. Even though he abandoned his family, that was by choice because they abandoned him and Wendy family took over. But it seems like he knows what he's doing, and he's a man in the relationship. And Wendy was like, baby, my business plan is to take your money and to support the business. He was like, my pockets has already been closed, so you need a new business plan. So basically he's telling her he needs to get her shit together. And we have Gizelle. Gizelle has another nice, outfit on. Hey, Yolanda Franklin, how you doing? Wendy should have listened to Eddie instead of being dismissive of him. Yes, thank you. Like she was basically saying, I'm the victim. You're hurting me. So, you know what I mean? And she was like, you're being so hard. And he was basically she probably said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I got it. She got 4 degrees. So you would think a person with 4 degrees would know, like, oh shit, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do that. But you would think that, oh, my husband is a lawyer, so let me ask him. And she did it. And she's been running around with her head cut off. And he's just basically saying, you didn't even do the basic shit that you're supposed to do. And that was real. Yes, facts, Major. Wendy cannot take any type of criticism or critique. Yes, and she started crying like, I'm the victim. Like, why are you talking to me like that? It was just like, hey, they're from Maryland. Hey, Maryland, how you doing, baby? Hey, Yolanda, Maryland's in the building. We got Detroit. Thank you, Chef Disaster. Please smash that like button, baby. Eddie Peach, Wendy doesn't like criticism of any form. Yes, I'm glad you guys, added that in because I don't know if I skipped past it, but whatever. With the case, thank you guys for that, observation, because it was just like that. To me, I felt like now, like you can see his dominance. You can see that, he's not the bitch that we thought that he was. And she was just like, oh, you're being so hard on me, and just balling up. And he was just, and he wasn't raising his voice. He was talking so meek, so mild, and so low. And she was just crying like a victim, like, girl, okay. You're going to be, Gizelle going to have you crying out here in these streets, baby. That's what's going to happen. Have a business plan. Yes, Charles Raheem. Darlene, hey, what's up, Darlene? What you doing? So so you have that situation, but Gizelle, look, Gizelle, another good outfit, a solid color silk or whatever material, and her hair's done decent. Her forehead look huge because she don't got no edges. Yo, how is Karen the best dressed? Thank you, Chef Disaster. I really do appreciate that sticker. You guys, make sure you go check out Chef Disaster 3.0 YouTube channel. And as you guys know, I had asked you guys to pray for Chef Disaster, and your prayers, continue to pray for him, and your prayers have worked because, baby, he's in the chat. So God is good. Prayers do work. Facts. Eddie moves in silence. Yes, Miss T. Facts. Yes, Miss T. Facts. So this is Chef Disaster's, YouTube channel. So yes, Major. Hello. So yeah, she got green on. Yeah, maybe the green is the green eye. Eddie is the man. Yes, he was the man tonight, and I really wanted to point that out. But so we got Gizelle. So Gizelle, she's meeting up, and her and Robyn trying to be kind of shady, trying to find out all the information about about Mia, and I kind of like, yo, listen, I don't like to get grilled like that. Like, who the hell are you to grill me and try to find out all this? And I get to know me, and I'll tell you about my past as we get to know each other. But the way they're grilling her like they're somebody, like they the president, like they own, the moon, they own the stars and stuff like that. Like she got to sit down and answer these questions for them to like her. I would have been like, please, like Mia's too nice. And the too niceness and the falling back that Mia's doing also let you know she cannot replace Monique Samuels. She's not even close to being, that type. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Chef Disaster. I really appreciate that. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys keep Chef Disaster 3.0 lifted up in prayer, and please make sure you check out his YouTube channel too as well. You guys know last week I was talking about Chef Disaster. If you guys remember, I appreciate y'all so much because damn, I asked y'all to pray for me, and them prayers work because baby, my family got home safe from overseas, and it was some shit overseas. Like I'm telling you, if you're gonna travel, just be very careful. Like if you can travel, like if you can have a private jet, baby, that's what you need. You need to travel like Portia. Let me stop. So in any event, so let's get to Gizelle. Like, where am I at? So I'm with Gizelle. So Gizelle sitting there grilling this girl. I wish, like, you can tell Mia, really is a good person because somebody from her background would have jumped up, snatched Gizelle, snatched Robyn, and would have been on their way. The way they're questioning her, and they're making them noses in their faces. Oh, what about your childhood? How do you get from here to dancing on a pole? How do you get from having no man, baby? How do you get from being a single mother all these goddamn years? And then every man that you brought up into your life, Gizelle has walked out, and Karen had the tea and a drop on them. Like, what's going on in that situation? Like, I wish I would sit there and be questioned by these. They ain't the stars of the show. Like, it's over. You're not the star of the show no more, Gizelle. It's a wrap for you and Robyn. Y'all ain't the stars. The star is right here. This is the star. This is the star of the show. She's right here. Karen Hooger. She's the star. You know what I mean? But in any event, they asking her all types of questions about her childhood and shit like that. We got Robyn talk about, oh, my parents died of AIDS because, they was on heroin. And you know what? RIP to all the people that died from drug use, of, using heroin back in the day. And at the same time, there were things that could have been put in place to protect a lot of people from catching HIV and AIDS, back in the day. Because, it took a long time to get a needle exchange program and a lot of different communities, so people were sharing needles, and you can go to jail being caught having a syringe on you and things of that nature. And it took a long time for that actually to come into all types of communities where you didn't go to jail from having a syringe on you. But in any event, they heard her story, what she grew up in. Mia basically told them like, hey, listen, my mother's been on drugs. she's off of drugs now. She's been clean for 10 years, but I don't have a good relationship with her. And, I was in foster care because my father one day beat my stepmother. And then she tried to get involved and intervene in the situation. And when she did, he ended up throwing her into the TV. She ended up getting scars and she was bleeding. She went to school the next day. One of her friends noticed that she had scars on her and she was bleeding. And so they end up, calling DCYF or whoever they call wherever she lives at. So, so she's telling her story. It's like, damn, you got to break down who you are. And it just seems like Robyn and Gizelle felt like they had one up on Mia because, they had better parents. You know what I mean? And then Robyn looks a hot mess. She looks terrible with the shit she got on, the jacket, the jeans. I don't know if you can see the whole outfit. Then she's talking about she got a wedgie. Her bodysuit is hurting her. Like, come on. This girl really went to Forever 21. Giselle's talking about Wendy went to Forever 21. She went to Forever 21. I can't even pull it up right now. Like, you talking about somebody and this ugly, like she always put these ugly ass colors on her. She always looks terrible and she's always talking shit about somebody. She just makes me so sick sometimes. And I was here for her not getting fired. But like, come on, you're gonna talk about, so then Robyn starts to talk about So Robyn starts to talk about Mia. Oh, where you going to a gala? Where you going? You all dressed up. Where you going? Like, oh my goodness. Like, look what you got on. Look what you got on. Look at that ugly ass fake ponytail you got in the back of your head that don't even match the top of your head. And it look like you got a sheet tied. Like, it looks like she's sitting around on the couch watching TV with a sheet that's all fumbled up and crumbled up around her shoulders. That's silk. And I don't even believe the material that she got on her is silk. And she's sitting out there talking about this girl, the way she dressed, because she knows how to dress, because she got style, because she got fashion, because she's on a syndicated TV show. So every time anybody look at her or watch the show, they can tell that she got money and she look good and she take care of herself and she runs a business. And she's not like you, Robyn, that sleeps all day, complain, and let your ex-husband live up in the house and date other women and be around other women. He got to sit there and beg you to get up and put your kids to school when he can't do it himself. And then you got teachers talking to you, Robyn, telling your son to make sure your mama wake you up for school. Her kids are up, her kids are in school, her husband is assistant, he is helping. And don't your husband have the same schedule as your kids because he's a coach? So why you hating on her? Talk about, oh, she's doing too much. You doing too less, and you've been doing too less, and you keep doing too less, and too less is just too less, just too less. Lord have mercy. These people get on my nerves. Robyn is a plain Jane with no style nor fashion sense. Let me tell you, Tony, facts all day, every day. So, you got this situation going. I was just like, Lord have mercy. And so, like me is explained. So this is Robyn's full outfit. Belt don't even fit, and the shirt, she got that from the dollar store, not the dollar store, the $10 store. She got that from Rainbow because it's a bodysuit. You know what I mean? Then she got these extra long ass sleeves on with the material just so cheap. At least her hair's done. At least her hair look nice. But just because homegirl, look at the place looks nice. It looks a little fancy. So she came there dressed. Even Gizelle came there dressed a little bit better. And so basically she's clowning Mia because of Mia's outfit and things of that nature. Basically saying, you going to a gala? Is this like, like you? And then she gets in her confession talking about, like, is this what they wear in that strip club that doesn't have a pole? Why are you worried about if she was going to a strip club that have a pole? And in any event, that's where your ex is. That's where your ex was. That's what he like. He said he don't like your couch. Your couch don't be shaved like that. Your man is sitting out here talking about you and your vagina on national TV, and you got a nerve to worry about whether she was up and down a pole. Lord have mercy. People worry about the wrong things out here in life. And then once Mia's telling her story, you know what I mean, Robyn is looking like, oh, she's making nasty looks. And it makes Robyn and Gizelle feel good about themselves because they feel like they're superior a little bit because, they're part of a sorority. sorority. And then also, they had their mother and their fathers, you know what I mean, growing up, and they had, decent childhood where they didn't have to be involved and having parents that was addicted to drugs. And so they're feeling a little superior. So then Robyn goes, oh my God, once mother and father, they died because of HIV and AIDS because they was doing heroin. And then Mia says, her father died because of heroin and things of that nature. I almost thought they was going to ask Mia if she had HIV or AIDS, if you ask me. I thought they was going to ask her that, y'all. I mean, like, they be doing too much. Robyn and Gizelle are real bullies. Yes, they're bullies. Like, how can anybody get bullied by these ladies? Like, they are trash. Robyn is a hard 40. Facts, Miss T, chef. She got hit from 5 and below. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Facts. Thank you, chef. I appreciate that. Like, that was a cheap bodysuit that she got on that stuck in her boot tag. Because when you buy real good, nice bodysuits, they cover the whole bottom rim where it don't, it just fits so much better where you can sit down and not have an itchy ass or a sticky ass. Someone needs to stand up to them and not be intimidated. Facts, Lorraine. I feel you. Ralph. This Mia girl is looking good in the face, though. She does, but she just got Freddy Krueger face. Robyn needs to get on a poll. Maybe she can keep one. Raheem, nobody superior than anybody. Facts. Cinderella, baby, how you doing? What's up, Cinderella? How you doing? It's good to see you, girl. It's good to see you, baby. Yolanda, Gizelle and Robyn needs to be checked. Facts all day, every day. Ralph, what poke is Robyn going to get on? What poke is Robyn going to get on in a retirement home? Lord have mercy. Monique stood up to them, though. Yes, facts. So they basically questioning her, and the same way that they questioning her, this is the same way that they felt better. They were better than Monique Samuels, even though she had more money and better successful than them and started her business as soon as she got on the show. Just because her childhood was hard, they think that so this is they can't beat you in looks, they can't beat you in fashion, they can't beat you in personality, they can't beat you, in finance or having a husband, but if they find out something they can beat you at, and it's basically they had a better, childhood or a mother and a father, So that's what they be doing out here in these streets. Thank you guys so much for sticking in and coming through. Please like the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Like I said, the phone lines are still open. You can jump on the StreamYard too as well. So let me just get through this. So we got that situation. So now we get to the bus. I do like the bus. That what's her name? Candiace picked as a big bus. It's like a comfortable bus. I guess they're going to Virginia. They're going somewhere. The road trip, Williamsburg, or some situation like that. And so it's a nice bus. It's better than the bus that they took on a trip from Real Housewives of Atlanta last year. That is for show. So, it's some shadiness going on. Robyn has her cheap and whack just like her. Hey, Tony. So now you got them on the bus and everything. And so first thing, Gizelle, she's upset. She's looking at Wendy. Oh my God, Wendy's showing her booty. Wendy's showing her tatas. Wendy got a bodysuit on that's showing the sides of her. Like, oh my God. And then you got Candiace talking about, oh girl, you got braids. But look at Wendy. Hold on. We can't forget this. Wendy, I didn't even see this. I did not even, let's see. Let me move this shit up. She still got the forehead, guys. She won't get rid of that forehead hair. She still continues to put the shoe polish, eyeliner right over her forehead. She won't leave it alone. She won't. And when we first started the season, she didn't have the forehead hair. And if you guys been here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Her hairline is all the way almost to her freaking eyebrows because she likes to draw the shit on her head. And then, Lord, she's still doing it. But she do look good. But this is too much. She just had to put the forehead hair there. She had to put the forehead hair there. She can't let it go. She's addicted to the forehead hair. Look, see the forehead hair and the gifts? For she's just so addicted to having that forehead hair there. At one point in time, she didn't have it, and now Karen gets on the bus, and you got Gizelle. She's talking about there needs to be some apologies. She's mean faced, she's stone faced, she's bout about it. She's about to get into the situation. She act like somebody's scared of her, like somebody gonna be running from you and your double chin and your necks and your wrinkles, baby. But I do like your makeup, and I do like your ponytail, and I do like your eyeshadow, and your eyebrows. They look on point, and little earrings that you got on. But you got mean face for no reason, because if Karen is lying and she ain't telling the truth, you will laugh that off and then bring it up and say, Karen, come on, you lying. But Gizelle said that she has apologized to Karen for everything that she has said to her that was wrong and disrespectful in the past, and right now she wants Karen to apologize because there ain't no baby coming. Jamal is shooting, Jamal is shooting blanks right now, I guess. But in any event, right now Karen is looking at them like, you know what? She can feel the stares, and she said basically she gonna ignore them. She ain't gonna pay them no mind. She will address them when they need to be addressed. But right now they are on hold because she ain't paying them no mind. And Karen hair, look at her hair. You don't see no forehead hair. You can't tell where her hair. You can tell where her hairline ends and begin. You can't see the shit. Like even the part that she has looks like her scalp, like they took care of her, you know what I'm saying. Then she got the pink jacket on with the pink nails. Gizelle had all them ugly dark colors on her nails, like look terrible. Karen still look good. Karen is still here, rocking it and looking good, baby. You got Robyn, she got her sneakers on, she got her jean jacket on, looking like she's a lumberjack. She's all mad and she's all upset, and they're looking at Karen like, I wish I was on this show so I can jump up and say what? You like, why are you picking on Karen? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Karen is just going to read you and say this and say that. But you guys are giving her the mean mug and the dirty look like you're going to do something to her. You got Candiace there. She's sitting there scared. She don't run her. But the snacks that she's eating, I got them snacks right downstairs. Mia's acting a little scary too as well. We got a bunch of scary motherfuckers on the bus. Only person ain't scared is, Karen. Like, they make me sick, y'all. Mary Jane, not to zoom in. Yeah, like, come on. I used to do that all the time because that forehead hair, I was like, what she got? Does Wendy got shoe polish on her head? Like, what's going on? Is she drawing on, her baby hairs? Like, what's going on in that situation? Gizelle is jealous. Yes, she's jealous of Karen because Karen has been successful, and she thought Karen was going to fail with her projects that she used to sell on the show. And now Karen is a part of selling the wigs, and her wigs look good. And you and Robyn need to get them wigs because the shit that you guys be adding to the end of your ponytail be looking terrible. Jamal, after all the babies in the church he had, that is hilarious. Jamal was out here getting it in, Miss T. The bangs. Finally, I was starting to miss them. You missed them bangs. You missed the forehead hair. Mary Jane, you're on the show would be hilarious. The things you would, oh my God, I would say everything, and I can say everything without cussing. I only choose to swear when I want to swear. Like, I know how to. But yeah, like, look how I wish, like, that's like Karen could be my mother, and these young girls that are fit, Karen's fit too as well, but they acting like they gonna get at her, mean mugging her, seeing Robyn sitting there with her arms folded like that, like she gonna do something. She got, the way her and Gizelle is rocking in the back of the bus, and it seems like Candiace is like, oh yes, please don't say anything to me, please don't pick on me, please don't talk about my life, please don't talk about my mama brought my house, please don't talk about my husband don't work at the restaurant no more, please don't talk about my husband ain't got a job, please don't do this. You know what I mean? They're like, please, and Karen just sitting there like, yo, it's whatever. It's like, how you scared of Robyn and Gizelle? Like, come on. Robyn trying to act like she's Billy badass. Like, Lord, they make me sick sometimes, but I still enjoy the show. I ain't gonna even lie. And so with the situation going down, and so I'm just like, yo, they're doing too much on the bus. And you got Candiace said, oh my God, we have this big house, the main house that we're going to stay in. And then we have this little cottage that you guys are going to stay in. And then Candiace is basically saying that, she's picking Gizelle and she's picking Robyn because she's scared. And plus she owes them too as well because they got her arch enemy, the woman that's, dragged her wig, you know what I mean? Off the show, or help her get off the show, or made it hard. And then basically basically lied on her, and Monique Samuel was basically like, Monique Samuel could have came back to the show if she wanted to, but she decided not to because she felt like people didn't have her back over there. That was the producers, and also just the treatment that she received at the reunion, treatment that she seen, period. Not that Monique Samuel is innocent, that she's a victim or anything of that nature, but Gizelle and Robyn was very instrumental in helping Candiace. So was Wendy. And for her to throw Wendy to the side and not invite her into the house and invite a new Mia because Gizelle and Robyn want to use her and see how they can, abuse her just the same way they did Wendy. And they're throwing Wendy to the side. And Wendy was basically posting to Twitter talking about, oh, I think Karen don't like me because of my aesthetics. The person that you need to worry about, Wendy, is Gizelle and Robyn. Hey. That's who you need to worry about. Karen ain't worried about none of them. Karen said jump. Feel frog if you want to. I'll take that raggedy house that you own. I'm saying her house is raggedy, but I would take her house. Candiace remind me of Batman. That mouth never shuts up. Oh, goodness. Cinderella. Ralph, that's Robyn's friend. Gizelle better hope that she's not linked to past the alleged taxes debt of $740K. If she is, she may have to out up her retirement horse born to cover the cost. Yes, Yolanda, I was talking about that. She was married to him and the years that he owed money, she was married to him. At that time, there was 2 times that I think it was 2008 and 2000 and something else that she was married to him when he didn't pay his tax bill was like, $240, then it was $78,000. I did do, a review on that situation, but in any event, I was like, could you imagine being bullied by Gizelle or Robyn? Like, Lord have mercy. I'm not saying I'm the baddest person in the world, but them 2 bitches couldn't bully me. They couldn't bully me. And I wouldn't be. And then Askale, whatever her name is, she is like, they need to just throw her right off the bus. Give her walking papers and let her keep going because she brings nothing to the show. This outfit is pretty cute. I do like her hair. I do like the hat, but she looks like a witch in this outfit. That long ass hot shirt, but the rest of them got on hot shit too as well. Mia looks comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't know if she got on plastic pants. I don't know if she got on leather pants. She got a long collar shirt on with that long ass wig, down to her hips, and then she got on that black hat. That's just way too much, too hot. You look like a scarecrow, like Tony said Gizelle looked like, and you look like, oh God, I don't know what you got on. and she's really pretty, Miss Davis is really pretty. See Miss Davis right here, is she pretty? Why is she dressing like shit over there on our national syndicated show? Why she look like that? Why she got that ugly ass hat on that ain't doing nothing for her? And she got that long, she looks like, I don't know, like the Tin Man, I don't know what's going on. She looked like an usher in the church. Like, what's going on? We're going to revival? What's happening? Yes, that's very true. Asperger's is her name. Lord have mercy. What's up, Elizabeth Hill? Hey, just the team. What's going on? I'm right here. Let me see. Lorraine, the barn. The linebacker Robert. The linebacker Robert. I know. You see that mean mug she got on? I wish a person would stare at my mother or my grandmother like that at all. Like, I don't even know how Karen daughter's not on this show swinging with her mama. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Like, how you not swinging for your mama? But any event, so we got that situation. We got nasty ass Robyn telling us that Juan shot the club up. Yet, so he didn't put no ring. There ain't no engagement. There ain't nothing going on. But you gonna let us know on national TV, your kids watching, your mother, your daddy watching, they see your ass on TV. You gonna let the world know that you let Juan go all the way, shoot it up and everything else. And you're hoping that you get another baby because people in your house want you to have another baby. Yeah, you can't get out the bed for the 2 babies that you do have. Like, what's going on in this situation? The teacher's telling your children, make sure your mother wake you up. We got Juan over here begging for you to get out of bed and get up at an early time and this and that of that nature. And you guys finally did buy a house, but God knows how long you guys are going to hold on to that house, because you guys have moved plenty of times on this show. You guys move, quicker than squatters. Like, what's going on? Squatters stay in spots longer than you and Juan. That's number one. Squatters stay in spots longer than you and Juan. And so now you're talking about, you bragging about, oh my God, Juan did this. Okay, yeah. Like, that's the only thing you can brag about. Where's the marriage at? Where's anything at? Like, where's you combining things at? Where's the love? What about you loving him and he loving you? You was living in the same house with him when you guys first separated, and you let him go on dates and date other women. He was dating other women and things of that nature, Robyn. And so now you're going to be bragging about you let him shoot the club up when he won't say I do to you and marry you because you want to get married. And you wanted to use it as a storyline too as well. So you rather have another baby than to say I do. So in any event, it is what it is. You can freeze your eggs, do what you want to do. Who cares, Robyn? We don't care about you and Juan. These guys do the same dumb shit over and over. There ain't gonna be no baby. If there's a baby, I will be freaking surprised. I want all you guys to be surprised with me. Like, for real. And so, you got that going. I was just like, but why is, I don't know, Major, why that's news. Almost for, I know, Miss T, I didn't even know she was on the show anymore. Like, she was just sitting there. If I didn't look at the picture, I would have forgot that she was even on the bus. Masculine vibes coming from Robyn. One don't want a man. Lord have mercy, Ralph. So, like, the phone lines is still open, and the StreamYard is out there. I'm just talking mess now. I just feel like talking shit right now. So that's what I'm doing. So it's probably gonna take me a little bit longer to get through this because I'm just talking mess, Hey, yo, these people are just crazy. She's sitting, how old is Robyn sitting there talking about, my husband shot the club, my boyfriend shot the club up, he did this, and they're all jumping around. You guys must not get no attention. Like, if, like, come on, like, so this is the first time you let him shoot the club up? You already got 2 kids. That is nothing to brag about to anybody, especially the man that won't say I do to you, especially the man that don't trust you with money, especially the man that's looking at you like, girl, you need to get your life together. And he's very disappointed. He just told you he's disappointed in you. And the first thing you're going to do is get pregnant so you can have more emotions. You can go through more drama. You can go through more stuff instead of getting your shit together and find out why, you're doing the things that you do. It's just a boring ass storyline. So we're going to deal with depression. Why not do that? So that's where Robyn is going with the situation. But in any event, for a grown woman to be out here saying that when you just talked about, your, Juan's mother and father dying of HIV because of drug use, and talking to, they end up catching the disease through drug use and everything else of that nature, but you're sitting there bragging about him doing that, and you guys ain't even married. And it's not too long ago he was dating somebody else while he was living with you, because you said it on the Breakfast Club. Like this is just sad. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, this is like, I don't know, women this age be like, oh my God, I just let him just do this. Like, come on, you guys are not the city girls. You guys are not the city girls. Like, what? Raw dog and storyline are like her face. I don't know, Yolanda, why is she talking about raw dog on TV? And we don't care, like, but I don't know why. Now, Mary Jane, talk your stuff isn't show the best part of the review. All right. Like, what's going on? Like, why is she doing this? Like, who's she trying to make jealous? She's trying to make Karen jealous because Karen shaded her about her not really being married and not really being in a relationship. And Karen's renewing her vows, and Karen did shade her like her relationship's real and what she got is real. Was she trying to shade Karen? Was she trying to shade Gizelle? Because Gizelle ain't getting on. I was like, Lord, like, that is really like, oh, like, girl. Everybody, you already know on Twitter they're talking about she got vasinitis. Yes, Ralph, that's what I'm talking about. Robyn is pathetic. The real, I'm just saying, Robyn, yo, I couldn't believe she said that shit. And then they all started dancing and jumping up around. And Candiace, are you getting any raw dog? Because where's your baby at? You jumping around about the raw dog and stuff. Where's your baby at? You ain't raw dogging? You didn't say that? At least Candiace kept her mouth closed. But one thing Candiace did say that was pretty funny. When Robyn got up, and Robyn got on the pole and she, bounced her vagina very hard on the pole that was on the party bus, Miss Candiace Dillard basically said, hey, listen, she ain't gonna have no babies tonight because she just damaged her, vagina. So therefore Juan's, little men are not shooting up there no more. So I thought that was funny. But Candiace was talking mad shit and her little 1-2s. Oh my gosh, she don't need that. Oh, you seen the finger waves? Oh, that's Robyn. That's Robyn. It's C19 of course, Miss T. Hey, Elizabeth Hill. That's what Lorraine says. Auntie Karen did a good job on the pole. Yes, she did. Yep. Yes, she did. No, Karen ain't no angel. Karen talks shit and she did dirty shit too as well. So, no one's immune, to me talking shit about them. But the way that they got to gang up on one person to talk shit about them is really the problem. And that's what I don't like. Like, you can't do it yourself. And, Karen is looking like, yo, you better watch out. You better watch out. To Mia, like, don't think everything is all good. Mia got up, as soon as she got up and danced, they're all saying, Gizelle basically said, oh yeah, she's a stripper. I don't care if she's a stripper. She's doing better than you and you and you and you and you and you and you. And then, she's educated being able to do that too as well. This is when Robyn got on the pole and Robyn, why you got them braids in your head? They don't look right. They just don't look right. Karen see Karen's shoes. This is what I was telling you about. Look at Karen's shoes. That pink coat with them jeans and them shoes, she was on point. All the rest of the girls are wearing sneakers. This is what you call old school, aka seasonal class. I'm about that life. I'm from the South. Every time I leave my house, I look good, baby. You see them shoes she got on? You see them shoes she got on with them jeans and that jacket, the nail to match, the jewelry, the hair done. None of y'all look as good. Nobody on that bus look better than Karen. Karen is outdoing you guys, and that's Wendy's full outfit. Wendy came there, and then Gizelle shaded Wendy saying Wendy got outfits from Forever 21. I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on in this situation? But look at Karen, and she got her Gucci bag. She got her shit. She looks tight. Like, they jealous of how they want her to seem like she's old. She can't fit in. She can't do this. She can't do that. But every time she puts shame on them because she come through there looking good. And Karen's not an angel. Karen do shit. Gizelle said, I'm tired of you lying on me. Gizelle said to Karen, I'm tired of you lying on me. And some of the shit that Karen says is not true. When they put the clip back where Karen said Jamal got a baby on the way. It was so funny. It was so funny. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Mia got skills that pays the bills. Yes, she does. And it's just like they do be doing too much. Robyn Dykes could have cracked the pole. Robyn Dykes could have cracked the pole, Elizabeth. It's good they brought 2 pretty new girls on the show. Yeah, that's true. But one's okay, the other one's just dead weight. She does. She got it, darling. Yes, she does. Miss T, Wendy should have had sneakers instead of that clear kitten heels. I didn't even see Wendy's shoes. I didn't even see Wendy's shoes. Gizelle and your outfits come from the Salvation Army, DD. Lord have mercy. Okay, Major. Karen got Society Lady T. She doesn't need Monique's binders. I know. Facts, Major. Facts. Hey, Abso, what's up with you? How you doing? Miss T. Karen said you are talking to me. I know that was so funny, Miss T. Okay. Gooseneck Giselle gets her clothing from the consignment store. Lord have mercy. Elizabeth Hill Abso. Hey Mary fam. Hey, what's up? And chat, like, what's going on? Lorraine is crying. LSW Miss T. I am going to use that line. I know that was a good one. For real. So, you got that situation going on. And so then Robyn gets up looking like a whole woman that's into woman. You know what I mean? And so, Mia, she gets up. She does a good job because she said, I know friends. And Gizelle, once again, Gizelle is interrogating her about, oh, you didn't do this at the strip club. The girl said she didn't have a pole. I believe if Mia was dropping it like it's hot on the pole and she was going up and down the pole, she would say it. She said everything else. Why not say that she was a full-fledged stripper? She just said that she was at a high-end places, which Gizelle and Robyn don't know nothing of because their husbands visit them high-end places. Them high-end places are fantasies. Sometimes you need $50,000 to get in some of them places, and they're very exclusive. There's not a place that you can just pull up to. It's just like, how do you not know this, Gizelle? How do you not know this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and especially with Jamal, all the money he owed on taxes, goddamn well he was at the strip club, allegedly. So now, Giselle's interrogating her. Like, what we supposed to look down on her because, she used to strip? That's what we supposed to do? And that's what she's trying to make it seem like, oh, she's less than, she's lower than, but she's more successful than you, Gizelle, than you, Robyn, than you, Wendy, than you, what's her name? Candiace. She's more successful than everybody on the bus. Let's be real. She's more successful than everybody on the bus. You know what I mean? She's more successful than everybody on the bus. And even if she was at the strip club, she was at the right place, the right time. Somebody called her husband. He came through. He proposed to her. And then from there, her husband owned hundreds of McDonald's and different businesses. He taught her the game. And then she took the game and she blew it up and started her own business too as well. Yes, indeed. She probably would have owned a few businesses, but she wouldn't own as many chiropractic business as she owns now. If sometimes you need a uplifting, and her husband uplift her. Robyn, you don't have a husband. He ain't uplifting you or your boyfriend. Gizelle, you don't have a husband. He ain't uplifting you. At least Wendy got a husband that's uplifting her. He's trying to help her and try to teach her the ropes. Karen got a husband. He uplifts her because he realized how special and how smart she is, that she turned the situation to the show where she made so much money that she can take care and help Ray with his taxes. You think Gizelle can help what's his name? What's his name? Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant was live today on Instagram. He was doing his sermon. I want to talk bad about Jamal because, he might be all that, but he saved somebody's soul. I don't know. But Jamal hasn't paid taxes in almost 2 decades. So is Jamal not paying taxes? Is that a sin? Is that a sin, y'all? It's like Incredible Hulk. I'm trying to put your comments up there. Okay, so I just go in. I'm doing too much now. So we have, what's her name? Mia. She's dancing, and Karen is like, yo, you better watch yourself. Be careful, because this is when Candiace was like, baby girl, Mia, you can stay in the big house with me, Robyn, and Gizelle. And so, Karen is like, oh, you better watch yourself, Mia. I hope she treats you better than she treated me, because I had bad experience with her. But not saying that Karen's innocent, because Karen did shit to Gizelle too as well. Karen had all the info, the tea, where every man that Gizelle done brought on the show, Lord have mercy, knew what he was doing, how he was doing it. She would go to the grocery store and get tea on Gizelle. And so Candiace, like, damn, Candiace, you really want to fit in that bad? But she owes Robyn and Gizelle because they helped her out. But she owes Wendy too as well, because Wendy, Wendy really went there for her, and Wendy wouldn't even look at Monique Samuels because of Candiace and her tears and her fear and all the shit that she was saying. And Mia was like, okay, Mia feels kind of happy about the situation. They get to the house. The house is beautiful. You see Wendy. Wendy got her now. That's one thing. We got to go back. If you guys been here for the reviews, Wendy has forehead hair. I don't know if she glue it on. I don't know if she used shoe polish, but she's back to her forehead hair. But right here, we got to do this. If you guys remember, I always tell you, Wendy got them shoulders. She looks like a football player. She looks like a football player in a bodysuit. Lord have mercy. See them shoulders? I told you, she got shoulder pads. She got them football. She's a defenseman lineman. She will knock you down with them shoulders. So Gizelle, you better be worried. See them shoulders? She got them shoulders all baby. Them shoulders, like if we cut the part where you can see the bathing suit, not the bathing suit, but the bodysuit, it would look like man's shoulders. Them shoulders are heavy out here in these streets. Stripping these love too. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Ralph. Gizelle treating Wendy like she treated Monique. Jealous. Yes. Yes, Coco. Yes. That's what's happened now. Hey, Absol. I am done, Miss T. What did Miss T say? Working a pole is hard work for real. I know it is. That shit ain't easy. Especially all night long. All night long. Are they riding in a Access A ride bus? I don't know. Well, I know the bus was big enough for all of them. There's a party bus. Hunt, go team. Wendy turning up next episode. I know she's gonna be cussing out. Is she related to OG? I don't think so. I don't know. I believe they would have probably made that. No, how you been, sis? I've been good. How you been, Absol? They have fake edges that you can buy at the beauty store. I know what. See, now, right now you see the shoulders. I was only pointing out her shoulders. I always told you that she looked like a linebacker. You know what I mean? Because them shoulders is heavy. But look at this picture is not even clear enough. Look at that forehead hair that she done gelled on with braids. How do you she still got braids in her head? Like how does that, she's back to her old hairstyle. So that means that the money's low. The money's running low. The money's running low. The money's running low. Because she started off in her Instagram post. She was showing that she didn't have no forehead hair. She didn't have no shoe polish. She didn't have no edge control. She didn't have no eyeliner. She didn't have no black paint on her forehead. Now she's back to it, girls. She is back to it. That means that the money's running low, because she's back to that gel shit. Her hairline reaching her eyebrows. Like, what the hell, Wendy? Like, come on, you was doing so good. I was complimenting you and everything. But anyway, we all go back to our old ways sometimes. We all go back to our old ways. She got the Wendy, you do look good, but this shit right here, you look like a football player with edges, forehead hair, side head hair. She, it's just Wendy. But that was the funny thing about Wendy. And you got Gizelle sitting there like, oh my God, we got to clear the air in here. I'm not going to talk to her. I'm tired of Karen lying on me. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of this. I'm like, girl, like, oh, well, Gizelle, this outfit, I only seen the top of it. It don't look so bad. Gizelle has been stepping up her game. Gizelle has been stepping up her game, baby girls. She has been stepping up her game. But in any event, Gizelle wants an apology. She wants somebody to apologize. So I wish I would apologize to you. I wish I would. Like, she apologized to the group. You guys sit and have a conversation. Karen basically was saying, girl, we can sit down. We can have a conversation one-on-one. Because Karen knew that she was trying to get everybody involved and try to have a big show. At the same time, Karen could have went there with her too as well. But I don't think Karen was feeling the atmosphere because, but Wendy scared. Askale Davis, whatever her name is, boring, stick figure, looking like a scarecrow with that hat on, the white shirt, the black pants. Baby, are you an usher? Are you taking my ticket? Do you work at the movie theater, baby girl? I know you don't, but you look like you do. But in any event, then you had, Mia quiet down. Mia ain't like she's about that life no more. Girl, the way you grew up, you should have you should have swung that table like Teresa did on New Jersey Housewives. Shit, you holding it in. Mia, do you got something for us? Or you gonna be playing the patsy with Karen or with Gizelle? You gonna be going back and forth talking shit and doing that? Like, if you ain't gonna be about it, with your past, we gonna need you to fall up out the show, straight up and down. We gonna need you to fall out. Like, Robyn just gonna sit there and dismiss you, telling you that she's taking your room, and you ain't gonna say shit about it. You gonna be okay? Like, I know she got money. Mia has money. Mia stays and Mia has beautiful homes all over the place, just like Monique Samuel did. She stays in, very expensive places. So being here is fine, it's beautiful, but it ain't nothing new. She can, if she grew up in the hood, like she grew up and what she saw, she might be okay with the room. But for Robyn to be like, Robyn and Gizelle, they think that they're too good. They think they got it going on. They think that they're popping and they're running this shit and they're the stars of the show. But baby, you guys are very boring. Very boring. And Robyn, your hairstyle looks ridiculous. You look ridiculous with that jean jacket on, that t-shirt, them braids, them big old hoop earrings. You trying to look like you tough. You trying to look like you bout it. You trying to scare somebody. And you got them big old ugly white sneakers on. You got Gizelle with the me mug on. She got like 1,800 wrinkles on her neck. She looked like she had a stroke right here in this picture. If you ask me, let's be real. She looked like she done had a stroke and she's laying in the hospital bed. God forbid. But that's what she looked like. And so you're going to sit there and tell Mia goes upstairs and walk with Candiace and looks for the room because Gizelle and Robyn felt like they don't need to look for a room because they're going to get any room that they, desire because they running Candiace. So basically, Mia, she goes upstairs and she looks for a room and she picks a room. Candiace said, yes, this is your room. And then we get Robyn. Robyn sitting here and Gizelle is telling Robyn, girl, I want you upstairs with me because Candiace, she had turned around. She said, oh, there's 3 suites upstairs, but and there's a room downstairs, but on Mia took one of the suites and then Gizelle, how did you know you was already gonna get a suite? How come Robyn couldn't claim that suite? How come Gizelle couldn't tell Mia, oh, you're going to sleep downstairs? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So Robyn's out here was like, okay, I'm going to just tell her I'm going to have that room and take that room. Who you think you are? But in any event, they've been on the show the longest. They are the OGs. Robyn checked the bitch, and it is what it is. She checked her right at the table. She checked them. She let them know. She let them know what the aroma was, how it's going to move. Robyn got the look like she's ready to jump up and start doing karate kicks and punching and doing all that other stuff. Robyn told me, listen, I'm gonna move you from your room. You can take the room downstairs. And Mia said that she's okay and she's fine with it. She punked her, checked her right then and there, and everybody's looking down at their plate all scared, like, yo, is this high school? Are we doing high school shit here? Like, what do you guys think about that situation? Sideburns. Wendy only gave her sideburns the night off for her coming out party, not the whole season. I know, Miss T. They gotta work. I know, like the first episode, she didn't have the sideburns. I was like, oh shit, she got rid of the sideburns and the forehead hair. Somebody besides Karen needs to check Robyn Gizelle. Yes, that's Elizabeth Hill and her embezzlement hats and embellished hats. Yes. Hey, Lorraine, Miss T must have said something. Okay, I just think I read your comment. I can't wait to see what Candiace, aka just so say to make me throw salad at her. I know. So you got Candiace invites her to stay in the main house and they're gonna throw salad at her. Like, you want to get cool with her. Did she feel like Mia was getting too cool with Gizelle and Robyn? Mary Jane is going in on Gizelle, 1,800 wrinkles on her neck. She really is too funny. They're good at being haters, though. For real, Lorraine. This is what the moment Mia was supposed to turn into the boss. Yes. But I think she felt. I'm gonna call her weak. I'm gonna call her weak all day, cause bitch, you ain't throwing me out of my room. Who you think you are? We gonna fight tonight? You ready to fight? Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. But Mia got a lot of work done, so I don't know if she can wrestle. But Mia's from the hood. The shit that she been through, all she gotta do is picture her childhood, and she'll tell Robyn up. When people picture their childhood and things that they've been through, when they get into altercation with you, you can't get them back to normal. That's why you gotta be careful who you fight with, who you throw blows at, who you throw shots at, because you don't know what they've been through, and they might trigger back to that moment or when they felt whatever they was going through and eat you. Oh. Okay, so let's get Mia better than me, hunty. Who the hell you think you are to tell me to tell? Okay, I can't even see it. Let me click it. Mia is better than me, hunty. Who the hell you think you are to tell me you moving me to another room, girl? The cussing she would have received from me, DD, would have been off the. I would have been like, make me. Mia said to Wendy, make me move my hands, make me do this. How come you didn't tell Robyn, make me? How come you didn't tell Robyn, make me? Mia is blind. Her time. Mia is buying her time. She's the newcomer. She will get them later. I think so. We'll see. But right here, this is the time you're supposed to check. Robyn and Gizelle sat there. Like, sometimes you're going to let your enemies think that, whatever. But at the end of the day, Mia and Gizelle and Robyn are not going to be enemies, because all the interviews that I saw them and read what they were saying, that they all like each other. It's Wendy that's going to be facing. It's Wendy that Gizelle and Robyn really going to go after pretty soon. I think Mia is downloading everything for a later date. She will get them. I hope so, Ralph, because she, I wish a motherfucker would be sitting at the head of the table talking about, oh, you know what? We're gonna switch you out. Why you ain't switching nobody out? I can't believe it. Now you ain't punking me like that on national TV. You ain't punking me in front of everybody where people think that they can punk me. You ain't punking me. They wouldn't have been able to do that to Ashley. They wouldn't have did that to Karen. You know what I mean? They be doing too much. For real, I would have Major, for real, I would have looked at Robyn like she was speaking Dutch, baby. Speaking of Dutch, Major, did you guys see that movie Dutch? That movie Dutch is banging. Mia is on vacation, boss mode off. Miss T, Darlene's laughing. Elizabeth, I think Mia is a man. I can't with you, Elizabeth. I can't with you. I can't believe Elizabeth said that. Gizelle unfollowed Auntie Karen because of the interview she did last week. I gotta check that out. Robyn told her, damn, you could have pretended to act. Elizabeth Hill, Mia is a man. No, she's not a man. She's just joking. Hey, Mo, what's going on, Mo? How you doing? Mo's in the building. Hey, Mo. Peep Squad. Mo. Hey, Mo. So, yeah. What time is this? 11:42. Okay. See, I be doing too much. When I be doing these reviews. So, any event, you see them looking at her like this, and they're daring her. Gizelle, I wish. But Mia handled that situation perfect because they was looking for an altercation, and also they was testing Mia. So if Mia becomes a punk for the rest of the season, it is what it is. We see right here Gizelle and Robyn, checked her. Nobody even checked the situation. The only person that checked the situation was Karen. Karen, the OG. Karen was like, you ain't even been here for 5 minutes and they gonna throw you out of your room. You ain't even been here for 5 minutes. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from my peeps and my peoples. But in the event, so Karen's basically, she's the only one that said something like, yo, like you ain't even been here for 5 minutes. You better watch out, Mia. And, and Robyn just gonna throw her from her room like that. And then, you got, what's her name? Candiace basically saying, you gonna let them bully you like that? They've been bullying you. And this cheap ponytail she got on her head is terrible. The ponytail looks like it's missing a friend, it's missing some children, it's missing everybody. Where's the rest of your ponytail, girl? Why your ponytail light? You need to go over there and take some of Wendy braids and wrap that shit around your braids so you can have a real French braid. What's going on with this? It looked like you just put a little dookie, pizza rubber band on the top of your head, and then you added a ponytail and called it that you got hair, girl, because this is not cute. This is like 1996, baby girl. This is like, I don't got no money. I don't know how to do my hair at all. So I'm going to rock this ponytail and call it a day. I guess you are taking Gizelle on when it comes to Candiace. And I do like Candiace. I do. That's a hard ponytail. That ponytail's terrible. You see that ponytail, girl? You see that ponytail? It looked like she done permed the shit out of her hair, and her hair is still trying to hold on and survive. And she brushed it all the way to the top. It took everything to get all that hair to the top and put that little rubber band on top. And then she took a bag of weave, she wrapped it around the top, and then she braided it down. And she said, I got a style, and I'm on national TV. But yeah, I have $1.5 million house, but look at my hair. Look how I present myself on TV. Lord have mercy. What's going on? Like, why are they doing this to me? Like, I don't like to talk shit about people, but they be putting it out here. Hey, Junior, how you doing? Hey, NY Finest. Why they be doing this? Candice stuff it. She was gonna speak. She should have said, I told Mia she could have that room. And she didn't say, yep, facts. Thank you, Major. Yes, because Candice said to her, okay, you want this room, you can have it, put your shoes here. And so then Candice comes downstairs and basically says, well, there's 3 suites upstairs, and Mia took one, and there's a bedroom downstairs, and then Gizelle already assumed that she had a suite upstairs anyway, that she wasn't going to be downstairs. And then Gizelle said to Robyn, I really want you upstairs with me. Then Robyn turned around and said, hey, I want that suite. We're going to have to switch rooms with you. Like, there was no reason. There was no nothing. Like, baby, I'm just taking your room. And I appreciate Robyn being authentic, basically telling her, like, yo, listen, you're a newcomer. You're a newbie. You ain't about that life. We've been on this show for years. So therefore, I'm taking a room. So that's how I see it. These newbies on the show gotta get hazed. It's just that they're getting hazed by Robyn and Gizelle, which is just, so hard to fathom that anybody would let themselves get hazed by them two. and she got a hairline, y'all. I know. When buying above your means goes wrong, your hair suffers. Just ask Candiace. Oh, Miss T. Miss T, where you get that from? Now, tomorrow the comments under this video is going to be, oh my God, Mary Jane, you are so rude. You're so disrespectful. You're cracking on people. You're talking so much trash. Oh my God, I can't. Like the video of Basketball Wife, not Basketball Wife, of Kim. When I was talking about former Kim from Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's so many people like, oh my God, I can't believe you're talking like this. Like, I talk shit. That's what I do. Like, sometimes I don't talk shit. Sometimes it's just normal. It's just cut and dry, boom, bada bing. But sometimes when you give me material, I'm going to go in. And when I see what I see, I have to say what I see. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like Kim fell. Kim is out here begging for money. And I never liked her, so I had an opportunity to roast her. You think I'm not going to roast Kim? Oh my God, you got to see the comments. Oh my God, I can't believe you're talking about this. I'm going to remove myself from your channel. I can't believe you even talking this way. Like, okay. I don't know what to tell you. So this is why I do feel Wendy in a certain way, because there's sometimes like there are people that catch my videos where like you don't hear anything. I'm just plain Jane, just talking about a boom bada bing. And then there's sometimes where like I just be like, I gotta go in because this is outrageous. Like, I can't believe you guys put this out here, And some people don't get a chance to see that, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you talk like that. I can't believe it. Like, Lord. But in any event, you got Candiace. Candiace is going to whisper and turn her head and say to Mia, I can't believe you're going to let them bully you like that. I thought you don't like to get bullied. I thought you don't like bullies, Candiace. Candiace, I thought that you were out here fighting bullies. You're out here on Twitter talking all your mess and talking all your shit. And you know they bully her out of her room when you gave her that room. You couldn't turn around and say to Robyn, hey, listen, I told her she can have that room. You was too scared because you owe them, because they had your back. You know, they had your back. And they was rolling with you even though they don't like you, because at first they was going to ice you out, but Monique ended up swinging and pulling on you. So then they iced her out because she was more of a challenge than you were. So they got rid of the devil that they really wanted, and that was Monique. But they was going to get rid of you too because they don't like you. And you even said it on plenty of times on your Instagram. And why would you give the bitches that don't like you and do all types of fraudulent shit to you a room? You should have put Askale Davis, whatever her name is, and you could have put Mia up there yourself, and then you could have, you know, threw Wendy in. You know what I mean? Just to let them know that they ain't running it. Just to know that just because they had your back don't mean that you gotta run with them like that. Because hey, listen, Wendy had your back, and also, you know, look how you did her. Like, that is so shady. And it's like you scared of them, like what you owed them, what you know, maybe she's trying to, you know, keep the relationship. And even though you know you're not feeling Karen, because Karen basically was friends with, you know, Monique at the same time she was friends with you. But why are you looking like a sucker? Why are you looking like a sucker? Like, these girls haven't really been that good to you. Anytime they can throw you under the bus, they would and make fun of you. But only thing is, them rattling around you with that Monique situation happened, that's what lift you up. But why would you put them in the best room? Like, come on, girl. But in any event, it is what it is. Like, she just threw Wendy to the side. Like, Wendy didn't even matter. And Karen is just looking like, ooh, you better watch out. You better pay attention. I was just like, damn, like they're gonna do it like that. And then you got Gizelle talking about there needs to be an apology. And so and Karen's eating. And so then Karen says, are you talking to me? And then Wendy jumps in and said, did she stutter? Wendy, you still don't know that they don't like you. You still don't know. You on the outside. Like, I don't know how you a professor. You got 4 degrees and you can't pick up on human behavior. Like, somewhere, somehow you have behavioral classes. You had psychology classes. You had psych classes. You had some type of classes that had to do with understanding behaviors and behavior modification and interpersonal skills, or something that you had to take with them 4 degrees that you have, that you can't read the writing on the wall, that you ain't liked in this situation. And Robyn and Gizelle, Robyn sitting at the head of the table. Why isn't Candiace at the head of the table? Why isn't Candiace at head of the table? Like, what's going on? Why are all these other people? I know Mo, they've been going in. They've been getting mad by Kim, by with, you know, the comments was like, oh my God. I didn't look at the comments until now. So, you know, so let me finish this off and go back to the comments so I can pay attention more. Kim is money. Kim is a money with a wig on. Is money with a wig on. Wendy always inserting herself. Yes, she did, Ralph. She inserted herself. Yes, she did. You know she did. My. Yes, Mo. So, you know, you got that situation going on. So she goes, she didn't stutter. Like, bitch, what you mean she didn't stutter? She didn't ask you. You know what's going on is wrong, but you still want to be under Robyn and Gizelle. You don't even know the writing on the wall, that they don't even want to be bothered with you. They don't even got time for you. And then you didn't understand that the reason why you ain't in the main house because you ain't one of the main bitches anymore. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, if you're talking about you listen to trap music, you want to be Shaquita, Shanika, you know, you want to cuss like a sailor, I'm going to need you to be able to pick up on when people don't mess with you, Wendy. I'm going to need you to be able to pick up on that. And she can't. Like, so, you know, them degrees and common sense, you know, is a hell of a drug sometimes. And so you got Gizelle talk about, I'm going to need an apology if we want to start this trip off, right? Like, who are you? Are you Don Juan? But it's funny, though, because, yo, Gizelle and Robyn got mad. They popping mad shit, yo. Gizelle and Robyn is popping mad shit. Yo, they're acting so tough and so about it. Yo, they're like the Don Juan. They're like they're just like, yo, this is our shit. Like I was saying that last year, that y'all need to be acting like that last year, because you guys let Wendy slid in and get a freebie. Usually all newbies gotta be hazed at the same time, but you gotta haze them for the right reasons. You can't haze them because of you jealous and you ain't got money like them. You can't haze them for that. Only thing you could do is congratulate them for that. You know what I mean? So basically, only thing they could do, you know what I can do to you, Maya? I can shit on you and tell you can't have this room, Mia. So that's what they did. That's the only way they can try to shit on her. But her house is probably better than that house. And like, this house is beautiful. Obama used to stay at the house, or he did at one point in time. And then you got Candiace acting like, oh my God, this is the best trip ever. We're gonna stay in this house. We got this little small villa. Like, girl, you rented that shit. You guys really stayed at a nice place at Monique Samuel's house. Monique Samuel had a back house where Robyn and them stayed, and she had a house upstairs where the rest of the ladies stayed too as well. Like, that was really some shit. When you own this shit, that's crazy. But you stunting like your trip is better than Monique Samuel's trip. You know what I mean? Like, she planned. But the point is, Monique was stunting Candiace in her own house on you guys, and all that land and property that she was showing you guys. So I feel like Candiace is really, like, making a big deal out of this house and a big deal out of everything, because she's trying to stunt on Monique Samuels. But the only thing, Monique Samuels own her shit. You renting it. You're a guest. If you mess anything up, you got to pay for it at the end of the day. They're going to take it out your deposit, baby. But in any event, so yeah. So now you got Gizelle. Basically, she wants an apology, and she wants one from Karen. And Karen's like, who you talking to? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? And then Wendy jumps in again, and Wendy's trying to be saving grace at this time. And she said, well, Karen basically says she don't want to talk about this situation. She don't want to deal with it right now. And that's when Wendy jumps in and basically says, is it because, Karen, is it because, Gizelle wished death on your husband? That comment that happened 4 years ago don't really seem like she wished death on her husband like that, but you can take it that way. And if it was my loved one, I probably would take it that way, but I will brush it off my shoulders like, I ain't got time for it. But I can't remember the exact comment. But this season, when Gizelle was talking about, addressing Karen's comments about how she felt that Gizelle talked to wishing death on her husband, it almost seems like Gizelle reiterated, in a sarcastic way of her husband passing. So in any event, so you got that situation. But yeah, I think Karen's doing too much with that. I think she's dragging that. I think she's dragging that situation. Because there's so many other things that you can drag Gizelle for, but I guess, the shit that happened 4 years ago, and Gizelle said that this is what Karen's holding on to. And Karen, she has a lot of strategies. She plans shit out. She does what she needs to do. And basically saying that will let women that do have husbands or love men will be like, oh, why would you say something like that? So, I think Karen is doing too much with this situation when she's talking about, you wish death on my husband. In my opinion, you guys tell me what you think. I'm about to read the comments in a minute. And so, and so Wendy jumps in and says, so, oh, you feel bad? You mad at her because she said about your husband dying? And so then Karen turned around and said, Karen said, you know what, Gizelle? You are fake and you are fraud, and you need to apologize to me, and you've been revealed. So basically, Karen is saying to Gizelle, you have been revealed as a fake and being fraudulent when you came to a relationship, Jamal, your other relationships, your business has been liquidated, because that's what Karen mentioned on the, last year reunion. And so, Giselle's calling out Karen, saying that it's bullshit, that what she's talking about, it ain't nothing. And basically she needs to, she wants Ray. So Gizelle says she wants Ray to live because she wants him to pay her bills. Do you want Jamal to pay his bills? Is he able to pay child support? How are you getting child support with him and he ain't paying his taxes? So he must be giving you cash child support too as well. But if the taxes people get him, girl, you ain't gonna get no money. I don't know how you're gonna afford that house and everything else. But yes, you are on Bravo's chat room, and you are on this show too as well. And, you do other shit. But Gizelle was a mess, though. She said, I want Ray to pay his bills when your ex-husband ain't paid his bills in 2 decades. In 20 years, girl. In 20 years, he hasn't paid taxes. And you was with him within them 20 years when he didn't pay taxes. You got a lot of nerves. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. And what else? Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm done. And so you got Oscar, whatever her name is, Askale Davis. Basically she's like, because Wendy said, oh my God, because she wished death on your husband. And so she says that, and so she's making it look like she look what she got on. And like, come on, we don't pay attention to people that come on TV like this. Sorry. And so then Karen basically says she did apologize, to everybody the way that she acted. She didn't apologize to Gizelle specifically, saying that she had a hot box and saying that she was at Sing Sing. And so, Karen will read you down online. And so this is Wendy's new outfit, looking sexy, baby. She's doing a damn thing, and she does look nice. Her breasts do look really, really nice. And so then, she checks. So Wendy is basically checking Gizelle because, Gizelle's bringing up her husband in that situation. And so she was like, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to protect my marriage. I'm going to protect my husband. And you're going to stop it right now. And she was like, this is going to end. And so Wendy's basically getting hardcore with the situation. And then that's when, Robyn was like, oh, who you talking to? You can suck my D. Any woman that says suck my D at your age is a shame, a disgrace, and you need to be arrested. This is just utterly ridiculous, Robyn, that you're on national TV telling another woman to suck your D when you ain't got one. And when your husband D is probably in somebody else's mouth, you telling somebody to suck yours. And when your husband said that your couch is whack and he don't like your couch, how can you be grown? How can you be sophisticated, be a mother of 2, own a business, be on a reality TV show, and you telling people to suck your D, and you don't even have one, and you are in your 30s or your 40s? This is embarrassment. This is atrocious. So we understand why you lay in bed all day and drink wine all day and get drunk all day long in your house while the pandemic was going on in these streets, and while you have your kids working as employees for you. And we understand why that you live in a clown townhouse / project for almost 3 years. Because you are ritty raggedy. Could you imagine, like, tomboys back in the day in the 90s told dudes to suck their D? Like, girls that really thought that they were like boys and stuff like that say suck my D. But this is a grown woman on a hit reality TV show, Real Housewives of Potomac. It's supposed to show your marriage life, show your accomplishments, show what you have done, your trials and tribulation. This woman's talking about suck your D. This was utterly embarrassing. And Robyn, and then she got the braids in, then she got the earrings on, and she's just doing too much to look too different. Girl, you gonna still get a peach next season. They like you over there. They like you. You don't gotta do all that. Like, this is just, yeah, she ain't never been sophisticated. Thank you, Major. She ain't never been sophisticated. Now Robyn is a drunk. I'm done. Well, she said it on TV, Ralph. She said that she would be drinking at noon. She would be drinking at early in the morning. She'll be drinking late at night. She'll be drinking all the time and hanging in the house and eating ice cream. That's what she said on the episode before last. I ain't making this shit up. I ain't gonna lie on nobody. I never try to lie on NT. All I try to do is collect the tea and the right information so I can present it. I'm not always right, but I know she said that shit last. Robyn, you don't have a D, or do you? You know what I mean? Robyn needs her tail whooped. I'm telling you, Mo. Yolanda, Robyn is a filthy and Gizelle is toxic. They make Real Housewives of Potomac trashier. LSW at Mo, exactly. Miss T, Robyn face is priceless. I know. She was like, you could suck my. I was like, what? Lorette at LSW, yes, she doesn't get low and nasty. She does not get. This is just, she said all I could. Robyn sleeps in her Timberlands since the 90s. Oh, Miss T, you're wilding, Miss T. You're going in. Mia has AD. She had Raheem Charles. They somebody on this show who ain't a follower and desperate to fit in. I know. Let me see what you said. Okay, I'm trying to get all your comments in. Mia has a P. Elizabeth says Elizabeth believes she's a man. Wendy can't breathe in that outfit. You know she can't. Lorraine, I like Auntie Karen. She gives shade, but is a respectable way and fun. Okay. At 40 plus, I don't even know how she is. That's why I said 30s. I know she might be older than that. She's probably 39. 39.99. Robyn is trash. I can't believe she said that on national TV. You can suck my D just because Wendy is checking Gizelle for spreading this rumor and not come. Why didn't Gizelle come to Wendy first and say, "Hey, Wendy, I heard this shit about you on the blogs"? Why is Gizelle the only one bringing it to the show like she did before? Because she needs a storyline. She's not dating anybody, and her daughters refuse to be used by her on every episode, and she really got nothing going on but talking about other people's business. So basically she's the bone carrier, and they wanted her to be the star of the show. At one point in time she was, but she's not no more. Her chest looks really, really stiff. I know. Darlene, she's laughing. Junior Paul's laughing. Wendy's bustier should have been raised up. Hey, facts. That's what I want to know, Raheem Charles. Okay. Darlene Watkins, hey, love. Okay. Not the hot box. That's what Karen said. She had the hot box and she was a whore at the university. Miss T showed just how much Gizelle thinks about Jamal. I know. She wasn't to pay his taxes. Karen, next season, I will need to see you with a t-shirt asking Jamal to pay his bills and wearing it in front of Gizelle. Oh my God. That would be epic. That would be the great get back. Jamal ain't paid taxes. He ain't going to repay them loans. You know he ain't, Major. Darlene Walker says, hey, Mo, Oscar Meyer, Elizabeth Lorraine, right at LSW. Mo, I love Auntie Karen. Dang, 20 years, Mo says. Elizabeth Hale, Jamal got a PP loan. Elizabeth, y'all are wilding tonight. Karen was reading. Yes, she was. Karen was sitting there. She was just like, yo, you better watch out. Hold on, what exactly did she say? Yep. So I think someone said earlier in the comments that I read that only friend Wendy got is Karen. In fact, because Candiace ain't her friend. And Wendy was going ham for Candiace. See, she should have rolled with Monique and been some support system to her and filmed with her, and Karen would have filmed with her, and then Ashley would have filmed with her. She wouldn't have felt so much left out and feeling like betrayed by everything. Even though Monique ain't perfect, she should have kept her hands to herself. Candiace should have kept her fingers and to her sides, but it is what it is. So basically that's it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Much love. If anybody want to call in, call in. If you want to jump on the streamline, jump on the streamline, the StreamYard, and let me know what's up if you want to. If not, we're gonna call it a night. It's 2 hours. It was just like, this shit was just so funny. Like, I gotta calm down. I be going too long sometimes. This is mad long. Because I could have did it a lot quicker. But, once I started talking about them, it's just like, yo, I can't believe they did this on TV. I can't believe they're acting like this. Like, what? Hey, Bernice. Okay, she was in the back chat. Okay, I gotta start checking the back chat too as well. Let me put that in the chat. So yeah, the phone lines is still open. 2 hours. I didn't plan on doing 2 hours and shit like that. But once I go in, and then you guys start going in the comments. When you go in the comments, I start to go into as well, because I think that we're on the same page. So I'm seeing all y'all going in, and then I'm going in. I feel like we're on the same vibration. Like, this shit is funny. Like, this is ridiculous. So I start going in. Like, I go in even more. So, yeah. Okay, let me open this other screen. So, yeah, the phone lines are open. I'm going to leave it, because sometimes it takes people, time to call in or say anything or talk. But, are you guys watching The Godfather of Harlem? I just started watching that. I did finish watching. I've watched every episode of what's that show? What the hell is that show? And so I don't know. For some reason the show's boring. I don't know why. Once I decide to watch it, so Love and Marriage in Huntsville. So I watched that show. I was going to review it, but something ended up coming up today. But I have I have the videos where, I just got to upload them. It's just like, I don't know. So Love and Marriage in Huntsville. I've been watching that. I watched it, Saturday, and like, it's okay. Like, there's some things that I can work with, but if I review that show, I'm going to hurt a lot of feelings. But yeah, so like, I was watching, the last episode. I got some things to say about that. There's a witness going on. What's going on with Maurice? Maurice is just too much. Like, Lord. So like, you guys watch. So, I'm going to review it Monday. I'm probably just going to upload it and then do Love and Hip Hop at night, whatever. So I watched all the episodes. So I caught up on Love and Marriage Huntsville from season 1 and up. Season 3 right now to me is dry, but it's explaining a lot. But what it's explaining is really like, it's obvious to the human eye. You don't have to explain it to us. But yeah, watching that show. What you guys? But I'm telling you, Godfather, I'm gonna have to put out a vote to see who's gonna Godfather of Harlem, Bumpy Johnson. That shit is my shit, yo. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, it says new comments. Go in on them. Love and Marriage Huntsville people. Y'all, listen. The shadiness, the insecurity, the lying, the perpetrating, the dryness. But at least they can dress. I'll give them that. They can dress and they got good wigs. They can dress them. And the men over there can dress. I love a good man that can dress. The men over there can dress over there in Huntsville. And, some of the ladies can dress too as well. Kimmy can dress. And Tiffany can dress too as well. And also Melanie can dress. And the rest of the guys can dress. I didn't like the last episode that I seen at the birthday party. I didn't like the wigs. The wigs look like, they were old wigs and they shook them and put some grease in them. I'm going to check that out, Ready to Love. I think I watched one episode as long as we can read Tiffany. As long as we can read Tiffany. Oh, but Tiffany, Tiffany's shady. And Tiffany came in. She came, like, if Tiffany didn't come in and be shady you can read anybody. That's not a problem. That is not an issue. You can read NT Bati, baby. I have no favorites, no nothing. I don't give a damn. Read NT Bati. This is an equal read and an equal discussion and equal about how you feel about somebody. But when it comes to Tiffany made Destiny. Destiny went to the bathroom and started crying. Girl, didn't you divorce this man and said that you was all strong and shit, and you didn't need Melody, and you didn't need Kimmy at all? You didn't call him and tell him that you was getting divorced. You was hardcore. You was bout it. You was that bitch out here in these streets. You divorced your husband, boom, and you moved on. And now this girl mentioned that there was another woman at an engagement with the man that you divorced. You're gonna go to the bathroom and start crying, girl. I would have been like, oh, tell me more. I'm like, what? Tell me more. Like, what's going on? Then I would have went in on that motherfucker at my birthday. We would have all had a dragon session on him. We would just went in. But in any event, yes, Tiffany is shady. Tiffany's talking about Monster. Was it Monster vaping? Like, could you imagine meeting somebody talking about, oh yeah, my son and your son go to the same school, and was it Monster vaping? And she kept repeating it. I was like, Tiffany, you're a dirty bitch. Tiffany's a dirty bitch. Montel closed the fist. Army Day. Well, when Montel sat down with Vanessa, oh, this shit was funny. Martel, he had to admit that, he was like, I made a bad decision, but you kept making that bad decision Martell. So any mistake, he was like, yeah, it wasn't a mistake. I kept doing it. Then Martell talking about, oh, listen, I was put on a facade. Our marriage was bad. I was like, Lord have mercy. This guy is too much. He's stupid and smart at the same goddamn time. And what's her name? Letitia has insecurity. She needs help. And Marcel, he just takes advantage of her just being so naive and stupid at the same damn time. And Maurice, he's just very controlling. The way that he raised his voice, Lord have mercy. He looks like he jumps on top of Kimmy and choke her at night. I'm just trying to say. Tiffany is a no for me. She needs to learn how to read the room. That's the thing. She don't want to read the room. She want to talk shit, but she's doing it on the low. The same thing Melanie did when Melanie introduced Tiffany. The first thing Melanie said, oh, you're divorced. I was like, what? Why you gotta, we just meeting this girl. Why gotta we talk about her divorce? But this is what they do. What they do is throw your bad shit at you first and see how you respond. And she's thinking that, oh, it's nothing, but she doesn't, I don't know. I think she's doing it on purpose, because she has to be doing it on purpose, but sometimes you can be in the midst of talking to somebody like, oh my God, didn't I see you last week? And I know I seen you. You had on that pink and black outfit and you were standing with Ryan for real. And they'd be like, no, that wasn't me. And you'd be like, oh shit. And that has happened to me before. But I think she did the shit on purpose. And Tiffany's a very educated woman, a very smart woman. She did that shit on purpose. But people, but I'm not gonna lie. I almost got people caught out there because sometimes you just be thinking, and it's so harmless, especially when you're not living that type of life. You don't do no dirt. You don't got no dirt going on. You don't got them relationship problems, relationship troubles. Your shit is happy. Be like, yo, I know I seen you. Wasn't you on Delta Street? And you was in a green car and you was with Derek? No. Oh my God, who's Derek in a car with? You know what I mean? Blow up somebody's spot. Sometimes that shit has happened to me. I did it, and not knowingly, but this is TV. This shit was on purpose. She did that shit on purpose because there was no reason. Like, there's no really. Marcel's wife's mom gets on my nerve. Oh my God, she's a mess. So I had already put everything together. I just wasn't able to go live at that time about it, and then it was time for Real Housewives of Potomac. But yes, I caught up with everything. So I gotta ask you guys this question. So did Maurice, did he actually pay for his ex-wife Kiwa and her husband to move? And was he actually paying like their rent or their mortgage? Did he actually really do that? I know there was talks about that in the previous seasons, but did he actually pay for Kiwa and her husband? Tisha is a needy crybaby. Yes. Oh my God. When she was like, oh my God, you was looking at the girl with the red dress on. Girl, have mercy. She said, I came up to you. I was like, girl. And she was like tearing up, like, oh, she's so sick. And she's just so happy that she's back on Mel Good side. And they're so happy that, their husbands haven't got caught out there in that streets. But Maurice feels like, first he feels like Kimmy shouldn't even be involved in his child's life and shit like that, when it comes to Monster. And then, he gonna leave her there to meet them. So, Kimmy was talking about, oh my God, like, I give you advice and you don't listen to my advice and things of that nature. I think that maybe you don't like, how I raised my son, Jalen, or whatever the case is. So you don't take him out. So she was going in on him and she was calling his ass out and he started raising his voice. And so then I was like, what? And so then he was about to leave her at the meeting. So basically, he put her on Front Street. Oh, you want to be so involved? Well, you stay here. And then she also mentioned, like, damn, he don't really spend time with his son like that because he's trying to get that money. And I was just like, whoa, baby. They can't be happy. I'm looking for something, guys. That's why I'm not talking. I had something up here. I don't know what the hell I did with it. So I was like, okay, but I don't know. It took me a long time to finish the episode because I don't know. I felt like it was boring. I did. I felt like it was boring. I felt like it was boring. And then watching Letitia cry. Letitia, like, get over yourself. Like, how do you do that as a grown woman that been married to that man for like 20 something years? How you sit there and cry because he says hello to a girl in a red dress and you feel a certain type of way, unless she felt that he was attracted to her, unless, he said something under his breath or did something, and then he treats her like she's his child. And, he treats her like she's his kid, and he be talking to her like he's talking to a dummy all the time. I'm like, Lord, they be doing too much. Tisha and Tawanda don't need to go to anyone else's event. I did review one episode, and then I went out Sunday night, so then I didn't. And that episode was the only thing that was good about that episode. The one that last Sunday was just, Tiffany basically busting out, Tiffany's, husband was cheating on her, and then busting out Monster, vaping and shit like that. But Maurice did have a lot of points too as well. But, it seems like Marsar, he don't even want to, do anything that Tisha says. Like, he don't want to do the romantic stuff. It's like it's business and work, and that's it. I was like, damn. And Martell, he's lucky that Vanessa was that nice to him, because if that was my mother Martell, it would have been a whole different situation. You would have been roasted, crosted on TV. She would have told you about yourself up and down, and she would have read you for dear life, and then she would have took your soul and pull it out of you and pull it back into you. But how you would have started crying the way my mother would have talked to you and told you about yourself. So you lucky you got Vanessa, over there talking to you like that and trying to be cordial to you because she's worried about getting dragged on Instagram or Twitter and shit like that. I'm trying to tell you, them down south black women, old school, will make a motherfucker cry for hurting their daughter. But we don't. Tisha is slow. She is. Kimmy and her son can read. I know. How long has it been married to him? And she is sitting up there crying. I don't know. She's been married to him for like 20 years. I'm 15 years, at least 15 years. I was talking about their anniversary and things of that nature. And no, ma'am, I would have been talking to the hottest guy in that room and see how he feels, for real. Exactly, because you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to move around, and them guys would have talked to her because she looked good too as well. And they know she's about that Monte, and they know that she could probably help them and put them on at the same goddamn time. You know what I mean? So, you have that situation. I was like, she was crying over the girl in the red dress. Girl, you doing too much. All right, guys. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. Yeah, the show's on OWN. Yep, the show's on OWN. So it's Ready to Love. I'm going to check that out. But there's a commercial. There's commercials when you're watching this show. And there's a guy that had like blonde dreads with a black woman. And they was talking about their relationship. And he seemed like he liked men all day, every day. And I don't know if she was his friend or what. But, I got to investigate that because I'm nosy. But... Tisha needs to keep her mother out of their marriage. Facts. I agree, Ralph. Facts. The show is on OWN. It's not Bravo or VH1 type of mess. No, yeah, it's on OWN. Only thing is, it's like they're boring. Their reads ain't there like that. But season 2 and season 1 was off the chain. Because when I was watching season 1, I was like, damn, this show is lit. Then season 3 so far, and it's just really slow, and then and then Kimmy pacifying her husband, and that situation. And then you can see Maurice's real true colors, how he gets loud and he gets defensive when you call his ass out. But I was glad that Kimmy was able to call him out, and she was able to do it in a way where she was not threatening, where she was not being, she wasn't, aggressive, what people usually say about, Black women. And she didn't do that. And she kept a smile on her face. And he didn't know, and he was getting loud talking about it's business, work, and balance. And, sometimes the family got to take a hold, like, baby, you take a hold over your kids because you're trying to get this money. Your kids are, that's why your kids out here trying drugs. Okay. But I understood Maurice when Maurice was saying that he felt like he was not going to get to know Tiffany. Tiffany was going to be cool with her because he felt like, like you saying that bad stuff about him, and you have a small rope to walk when you're trying to be successful when you're a Black man. But at the same time, why didn't he share that information with Kimmy? And so Kimmy called him out on that. Then he gonna leave her there with the baby mama and her husband. Like, Lord, Montel, you ain't no good. I mean, Maurice, you ain't no good. And you can see Maurice does not like to be challenged. Maurice likes to think that he knows it all. And, the way that he speaks, he thinks he's Martin Luther King Jr., that everybody's supposed to go, oh my God. Like, no, he did say some real shit, but at the same time, you're not sharing information with your wife and you acting like, she doesn't have the experience, because look at her son and look what he's doing. And Jalen, when Jalen said he's the king of, he's the king of, what did he say? He said he's the king of, what did he say? He said he's the king of the Krugers. I was like, Lord. And then, Destiny talking about, I think your son liked me. I would keep that shit to myself. Why are you even talking about if Destiny's son, if Destiny, why are you even talking about if, Kimmy's son likes you or not, or whatever? And Jalen was like, I don't even like her like that. Kimmy is the best communicator, yes, ever. Yes, she is. She handled that situation well, because he was getting aggressive, he was yelling, and you can see that he was frustrated, but he was being called out on his shit. And then, sometimes men try to get out by arguing with you and making you get off of your stoop and argue with them. And she didn't do that. And I really did like that. And then I also like the way that Kimmy handled Tiffany. And she was like, well, that's a Maurice question. And she kept it moving. You know what I mean? I thought that was pretty cool. And we didn't really get to see much of Melody, but Melody's wig, oh boy, it looked like a wig that you see on a mannequin and shit. That wig that she had on looked like a mannequin wig. And also, what's her name? Destiny, her wig gave me broke tease. And Destiny went to the bathroom, started crying. I was like, Lord have mercy, help me, Jesus. Help me. See, that really wasn't much. And then you got Masar, setting what, and Kimmy basically feels like he is setting up her son to fail. And yes, when it comes to, but when it comes to Latasha and Masar, the way that they're treating Jalen is like, I'm 50-50 on the situation. I think that he needs more help and more training, but at the same time, a lot of answers and a lot of situations, he can learn right online what to do and what not to do. And he can be very proactive, but they are putting him out there like that. And, Kimmy feels like they're putting her son out there, Jalen, to fail. And Jalen sold his condo, and you got Kimmy and Jalen working on selling a property. So that's so good to see mother and son doing business together. That was tacky to mention to Kimmy. I know it was. Wasn't he vaping? But there are people like that. There are people like that. They'll ask you straight up like some dumb shit in front of everybody, no matter where you at. People upload this show on YouTube too. Yeah, okay, so thank you guys so much for coming through. I really do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. All the moderators that came through, everybody that came through, and the consistency support from the moderators and everybody else in the chat. I really do appreciate that. Believe me, I don't take it for granted, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming through, supporting, being in the comment section, and I really do. I enjoy it. And tonight I only went in because because y'all was going in. When y'all go in, I go in. I was going in a little bit, but y'all just started just talking all types of crap. I just like, because I'm telling you, I get them comments like, oh my God, you need to calm down. You're doing too much. I can't believe you talk like this, but I do have an older audience too as well. So I do understand that. But the people that was talking shit, their pictures look like, young people. And it was so bad. Happy Days was in the comments, battling people and shit like that. But there's a lot of stuff that we got to talk about this week coming up that I just didn't get a chance to talk about it this weekend because so much has been going on, good stuff, bad stuff, everything. And I appreciate you guys so much. LSW, Miss T, Ralph, Just the T, Please 93, Miss T, much love every day, all day. Mo, thank you so much. Make sure you drop your website and your link to your website, Mo. Oh, you don't have to ask me, just drop it. Miss T, thank you so much because your support is crazy. You guys came through on my other channel too as well. And I believe that channel's up. So, oh my God, I got to upload this Bow Wow shit for you guys. Oh man. Your girl, Brianna Latrice, she was out here wilding, but I didn't catch it. She got beat up and she got her phone taken from her, Brianna Latrice. But I didn't catch it. It was in the comments. And she was like, yeah, it happened. Brianna Latrice is out here wilding, getting beat up in the streets. Poor thing. And, Dee Dee, thank you so much. And everybody, Lorraine was here too as well earlier. Norris, Tony, thank you so much. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Major, thank you so much. I appreciate you always. I appreciate all you guys that put in your time. I appreciate, LaPrice, I didn't even see you, LaPrice. My bad, LaPrice. I hope you don't think that I was ignored. Sometimes I don't see people. Crystal, what's up? What's going on? Because I be going in. Sometimes I just be on a road. Raheem Charles, thank you so much. Mo, thank you so much. And also Miss T, New Orleans in the house. And also Felicia Butler, Hattiesburg, Mississippi was here. Miss Williams, thank you so much for coming through. Elizabeth Hill, thank you too as much. Thank you too for coming through. A Little Gold 5, Desperate Housewives. I didn't see you, but hey, what's up, Lorraine? Hey, what's up? Darlene Watkins, thank you so much. Charles Raheem, Elizabeth Hill, Miss T, Mo, Ralph Askale is in the building, baby. Yolanda Franklin, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Also, we had Bernice. Bernice came on a StreamYard. I appreciate that too as well. Junior Paul, thank you for your support too as well. This is all the comments I see now. Thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, peace squads in the building. Thank you guys. Much blessing, peace, wealth, and health and prosperity to all my peeps and my peoples and everybody that support the channel. And also we have Chef Disaster 3.0. Don't forget to go check him out. Check out his YouTube channel and keep him in your prayers too as well. So thank you guys so much. Much love to you. We'll be back here tomorrow talking about love and hip hop and whatever else, we'll go live throughout the week too as well. Because there's some shit that I gotta say. And it's some shit that I know when I say y'all gonna know this shit and gonna be like, yo, listen, this is this, and this. This is why I love you guys, because you're always on point and you always know what's going on and you're always very supportive. And thank you. Much love to y'all. Oh, my bad. I didn't say Rhonda Williams Lee. Thank you so much for coming through. Much love, everybody. Good night.